Coming to you from the biggest little city, the guys, Zach, Trevor, and Chuck, lock in to bring you your weekly fix of beer reviews, killer sports takes, sidebars, and all the fandom you can handle. Welcome to Balls and Brews.
Cheers, boys.
Yes. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Hell yeah. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Cheers, all the peeps at home, hopefully watching football. Oh, that's pretty good. Fucking New Belgium. God damn it. Charlie, what are we drinking?
Citrus Slayer IPA, you guys. And the can, as always, doesn't let down from New Belgium. It's the Voodoo line. He's like dressed like Shredder, and he's got a Buster stored from a Final Fantasy VII. He's got Cloud's default weapon. It's fucking cool. 9%. This is an Imperial. A 9 at 9 as we record at 9:30 in the morning to bring you guys the best content available.
This shouldn't be
9%.
You shouldn't be this.
It's very citrusy because you can tell that, like, unfortunately, that's after add. It says IPA with natural flavors, and it means that there were, like, literally flavors added after the beer was made. So
you shouldn't be able to have a 9% that tastes like this.
No, is this too orangey for you? Meaning, like,
this is pretty good. I should not be drinking a 9% where I'm not going, ooh. Like, it's like just like we were talking the other day, like the fruit force and shit.
The mouth feels a little aggressive. But nice citrusy backbone.
But this is right up Voodoo Ranger
territory.
Yeah,
alley.
This
for
is
sure.
This is their lane right here.
Fort Collins, Colorado. Because I didn't shout out the city, but I want to always do that. Stay with the format. I would give it a thumbs up. The citrus gets a little much for me at the end. But
I don't mind it. I mean, it's just like we were talking about. They killed it with fruit force is 9% too, and they kill it with that. I mean,
that shit's different, dude. That shit's just fruit punch in a beer form. It is crazy.
Definitely need my Wendy's breakfast sandwich after drinking this beer.
I already smashed that motherfucker.
Be feeling lit.
All right, so Downey, it's
Hey up.
Yeah, it's a very unritual day for Tonopah comes off the cap, and what goes on?
Oh, it's a Giants cap.
Oh, it's a Giants hat. San Francisco makes its second fucking in a different iteration baseball hat for the baseball guy.
Yes, so this is me paying off hat bet of in season college football. Trev ended up having a way, which none of us did great. Trev just ended up hitting
a little better.
Well, he had Miami at 10, which gave him the 7. But it's been a crazy year in both football, NFL and college. So a lot more hat bets coming up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anything you guys have been drinking, eating lately that's been new?
Well, we did hit Bullies yesterday, right? Which was great. Smashed some nachos and some breakfast sliders.
Chicken fried steak. Yeah, I had chicken fried steak. You guys had nachos, breakfast sliders.
And then just the 1-2 towns. I was a good boy.
Yeah,
I was
trying had the 2 towns.
I wasn't going to do anything, and then all of a sudden I heard you guys calling out a cider, and I was like, I can get one of those.
Yeah, I had another engagement later that night, and I didn't need to be
smacking,
twisted back. So.
Getting it.
I did have a couple Fall Rivers. Those were good.
God, that's a good beer.
What'd you drink when we were there?
Just the 2 towns.
Just the 2 towns?
Yeah.
The one coffee, you had the Irish coffee.
No,
Irish.
I was regular coffee. Yeah, just regular coffee. I like, in the morning, when you go to like a Bullies, a Flowing Tide, even when you go to like Jack's and you get like their coffee.
Fresh, like breakfast coffee.
Yeah, like
most
time it's like dark. Too,
yeah.
So it's like right. I
understand
the
concept. I get because I love the benefits of coffee and caffeine for sure.
For me, it's more like it just kind of flows with my breakfast and get like a water, so I can. Sometimes I'll get a Coors Light, but most of the time get like a water and a coffee. Sometimes I'll go Coors Light and coffee.
I get a Coors Light.
Speaking of coffee, I went to the Fox for the evening games last night.
Yes,
and they got a new porter on tap, not yet bottled or canned. Otherwise, I would have brought some. Of this porter sarsaparilla that's like a vanilla coffee mellow. It was good. It'll be on here eventually. I'll stop back.
Vanilla coffee is
to
like
go
such a
grab that.
good flavor profile for
On
me.
a porter, for sure.
That's like such a good flavor
As
profile.
long as that coffee isn't overly aggressive.
It is
that's
not.
where
You'll
I
like
get,
this
yeah,
one.
I get a little weary on that. When coffee is the first
Have you
thing it says.
had the Sierra Nevada coffee beer that comes in that pack where there's like 8 of them?
I hope not.
It's a 12 pack and there's 6 different beers, so there's 2 of each.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy that, I don't think.
Their coffee one is pretty good.
I don't think I've had that.
I don't know if it's out anymore. We got it a couple times as
It
gifts.
could absolutely be a rotator with like some specials and shit.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
had just regular. So it's Sierra Nevada, and then it had like 2
There was
coffees and 2
I understand.
something.
There was a winter pack back in the day by Sam Adams where they had their
Yes.
holiday porter, and I sought that out every year, and then they stopped doing it.
Do you drink
Man.
any Sam Adams ever?
Not
I
really.
don't either.
I'm not pulling
I
it.
tried their variety packs, but they're not one of the beers I look for.
Ever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't ever try it anymore.
Speaking of like, I got this in a variety pack. It's an exclusive, so that's the only way you can get it pretty much right now, unless you're going to probably the brewery.
New Belgium always does that. Remember, 2 months ago, we had the other exclusive with Danger Island or
Yeah, they have. I think they can produce enough beer to where they're always brewing a special batch, pretty much, right? Like,
Yeah, and in this variety pack, it had 2 exclusives, so I have another one to bring too.
What are the other 2?
No, just one more.
One more.
Right.
I'm blanking on the name at the moment, but it's also like similar in style.
Oh yeah, hop forward voodoo. You know,
Yeah.
Voodoo's on point, man, and their cans are sick as fuck. We were looking at them do the wrestling cans we did last year.
I would venture to say most people who drink voodoo don't know what New Belgium really is. I've never really had anything outside of the
Yeah.
voodoo line. You
Like
know what I'm saying?
My fat tire. And then what was it?
1554.
Yeah.
They have. Dude,
They have what was their wheat shoe box?
no, you're talking Snapshot.
That was fucking hella good.
Yeah. One of their seasonals, Two Below, which was like a
2
winter
Below's good.
warmer.
2 Below's good.
The Kriek, Transcontinental Kriek, which is a sour, a barrel-aged cherry sour. Super good. No, New Belgium does make good beer outside of the Voodoo line,
It's
but
just taken over.
it has. That was my point. That's what I was
That
trying
and
to
Little
get
Big Thing for Sierra Nevada, which they have a new beer too, which we got to find it. It's called. I saw it though.
at.
It's called Sunny
Josh
Little.
was
It's
saying,
called Sunny Little Things.
Oh, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
a citrus one.
well,
So we gotta
obviously
look.
we get behind that.
Yeah, we gotta look because the last one, that peach, is still one of my
Yeah,
favorite beers
same.
we've
That
had.
one hit hard for sure.
Dude, that's one of my favorite. I've bought it multiple times after we revisit.
quickly.
Yeah, like a month. Like a month after, we were like, we gotta have this again.
Sure. That's
Dude, that
exactly
beer
what
is.
happened.
There are a couple we've had that have been epic. That's one of the epic ones.
Yeah, that is my favorite Sierra Nevada as well.
Oh, dude, 100%. Let's get into a playoff weekend that had one really good game, a game that is good, I guess, if you're talking score-wise, and then 2 blowouts that we knew they were going to be blowouts. Let's start with the best game of the weekend, which was on Friday. Number 9 Bama was at OU. Dude, OU goes up 17-0. I'm like, holy shit, this game could be over.
Right, could be nasty quick.
And it looked like OU was moving the ball down the field, and Bama had no answer for Mateer running or Mateer throwing or the running back. Like Oklahoma for the first 3 drives did exactly what they wanted to do, and then
That
all of a
game script
sudden,
was fire.
the pick six, they made it. The pick six made it 14-17, right?
Yes,
Once that pick six happened,
just fell apart. Fell apart for Oklahoma.
they got one more touchdown. What, like in the 4th quarter? When did they get that other touchdown?
It had to have been on the 4th. Yeah.
But it wasn't just like Mateer too. Like that O line wasn't blocking very well. Like the
It wasn't
offense
before.
just kind of stopped.
Dude, the offensive
Or
line,
Alabama figured him out.
Alabama's defensive line / pressure, all of a sudden, Mateer had no time, and then all of a sudden, nobody was open too. And then I think there might have come in a couple drops and a couple bad throws, but all of a
There's
sudden,
always those two.
all of
yeah,
a sudden,
for sure.
Bama's defense just kind of like locked it down after the pick six.
Yeah, flip the script.
The juice was there. That's a program that's used to playing in games like this, dude. Like, you know, that stadium was rocking. Norman was going
Dude,
fucking
going
bonkers. Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, they had their boys back, and it started off real hot and folded like a deck of cards. Once Alabama found the pressure point and just applied it, Oklahoma was just like flat. The rest of the game, pretty much.
Started tapping.
Yeah, I mean, so 1 point for Roscoe.
Yeah, because Bama ends up getting the 17 in the second quarter, 10 in the third, and then Both teams got seven
in the fourth. Sure.
Oklahoma had nothing in the third, which I don't even know. Total yards in the third for Oklahoma was
minimal.
Like, minimal. I remember them throwing a stat up going, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got ugly. Well, the other way after.
It's just crazy, right? It has been a nuts start to football weekend
17
overall.
Nothing, and we're all sitting there, I was with Josh and Donnie, we're going, dude, they don't, Bama doesn't score here.
This could get bad quick.
Real
sure,
bad.
right.
And then Bama goes down and scores.
Right.
OU, pick six.
Yeah.
Or I think it went 3 and out, and then maybe they stopped them. And then it was
that's right. They traded 3 and outs, and then it was a pick six.
And you're going, this is 14-17. And then OU goes 3 and out again. You're going, holy fuck.
All before the end of the second quarter. This is all with like 6.5 minutes left.
17 points in the second quarter, and it all was like, boom, tie game. Holy shit, where in the fuck did that come from?
Bama, dude. That's the programs like that sometimes do things like that. Not always, not guaranteed, but when they click like that, it's a thing to behold. Like, I didn't think that was going to happen. Nobody did watching that first, quarter and a half. You weren't like, oh, dude, Bama's going to get this right now, like. But roll Tide.
Fuck, they did in the second half. I mean, I think they play like they did from the second quarter on. That team's going to be a force.
That's why they were number 4 in the nation at one point. Like they're a team, they're a unit, and Simpson's just got to play up. They got to give him some time.
Yeah, OU was all over him at the beginning of the game.
Killing him. Yeah.
And all of a sudden, Bama made. Was it Trev that said Bama made the second half adjustments?
Yeah.
And it didn't seem
like
OU did.
No, Kalen DeBoer, dude, he's a great coach.
Next game was 9 a.m. on Saturday. And
we watched this one together.
Yeah, all of us. It sucked.
It did.
As a fan, it sucked.
It did. It was.
The fourth quarter was exciting, but that was it.
Keeping joy throughout the game was when we were talking. It wasn't when we were watching the football game. Like, I didn't really watch that much of it, until the end.
Miami gets the win 10-3. Well, there wasn't really much to watch.
Exactly.
Yeah, the only joy that came out of that was Miami fans winning at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Texas A&M has the big throw downfield. The guy makes the catch. Blocked the kick. You're going, oh my God, it's still 0-0. Miami couldn't do anything on offense, and Beck looked like shit.
Yeah.
What was his stats, Trevor?
I can pull it up real quick.
Beck was 14 for 20 for 103 yards.
Not gonna get it done.
One tutty, and I think that was on most of it was on that one drive.
That final one for sure. Yeah.
They ran the ball, dude. Mark Fletcher runs for $172 on 17 carries. He averages 10 a yard.
That's the dude.
He's the only offense they had. Tooney has a fumble.
Right.
The OU, I was like, oh my God. Or Texas A&M, you're like, oh my God, Texas A&M just got lucky. Because Texas A&M offense looked anemic.
Tooney made it up later, though, with the
game
return.
Winner.
Yeah.
And then they squandered that, remember?
Yeah,
they fucked up that kick return, and then they got no points out of that.
But then he
Carson Wentz back.
Score.
No, it was.
And Reed didn't look very good.
Oh yeah, sorry, we flipped to A&M. Yeah, no,
he had 2 picks, but the pick at the end was not. Both picks were really bad.
He was squirmish to begin with, and then when he did try to trust his arm, he whiffed over the middle so bad.
And they didn't really run the ball. They had a team high of 89 yards. One guy was 15 for 27, another guy was 7 for 21. So they had
a tough time running the ball.
And they would complete balls here and there, but then their drive would just stop. It'd be a penalty, it'd be a sack, it'd be something, their drive would just stop.
Marcel Reed threw one of the worst picks I've seen in a long time. Dude.
The one that he threw behind the guy.
Oh my Lord. He missed him by a truck. It was absurd.
And Reed had a fumble that he lost.
He's got to learn how to throw, man. He's got athleticism, and he can make you miss and do all that. But
for being a team that must average 30 points a game,
come out and have like
3 fucking points. Ohio State must have been sitting there just chomping their lips watching this game. We're gonna fuck this team up. Sonny Styles, Avril Reese, number 92, that big, the defensive end that actually puts his hand in dirt. They're gonna destroy these offensive
All they have
lines.
to do is stop one running back. And a guy
they're going to eat Beck alive.
Yeah, exactly.
Reese and Sonny Styles are going to eat Beck alive.
Yes.
And that number 92.
All they have to do is key on Fletcher and fucking lock down Beck, and game's over.
Yeah, their defense nicely for them. In the
what their defensive tackle was? Unanimous first team All-American.
Sure.
They had Sonny Styles, the defensive tackle, and Caleb Downs,
Dude,
all for first team
OSU,
All-Americans.
man.
So you're not necessarily run the ball on them. Dude,
Are you going to throw it?
Beck is gonna be. You might as well.
It's not a good matchup for Miami.
You should just go to the. You should just say I'm going to the pros because you're about to get lit.
To the Ferendorf brothers, I wish you all the best traveling
They're
to
probably
Glendale
they're
to
gonna
watch
go to
it.
that
I
game.
know, dude. You better be in good spirits because it's gonna be a drubbing. I'm putting that out there, dude. I think Ohio State smacks Miami in this game, dude. Like,
it wouldn't be surprising
because I don't see the elevation of Miami coming. I don't have the faith in the idea that they're going to get better against Ohio State.
The only chance I feel like for a good football game is Ohio State, since they're sitting on that bye, they get a little
rusty.
In Miami, they make some changes and come out hot. That's the only way this game is even watchable.
Let's keep going on these games. We only have two more before we dive.
Let's go.
Tulane gets smushed 41-10. Ole Miss doesn't look like they missed Lane Kiffin all. Trinidad Chambliss just lighting it up. Shouldn't have been two. I mean, we got to get past this 5. We got to get out of this, I think, unless you're Boise State or Tulane that finishes in the top 15.
It's not good product, NCAA, not at this part of the year. It's just not.
We got to move on. We got to get these top teams. And another thing, like we were talking last week, we cannot have these games.
Vanderbilt would have been such a better matchup for Ole Miss. Yeah,
and exactly. Notre Dame, Vanderbilt.
Notre Dame, Oregon,
Ole Miss,
Vandy.
Oregon.
Yeah, no, it would have been, you could have done this better.
Yeah, this is a playoff. We're supposed to have the best games. We got
the tits,
one good
man.
game.
We're supposed
and
to
the 4
have
that
them.
opened this week.
I'm going to say at least the Miami Texas game was close.
I give them a half.
Yeah,
half
because it was close. Because the other games, James Madison was 51-34.
Right, yeah.
James Madison covered.
Yeah,
but that's about it.
Good for them.
That's about it.
Yeah, no, and they went on a late surge to get those points. That was garbage time points. Like, Oregon had smacked the piss out of them and just kind of let their foot off the gas, you know?
So now I understand and I like it, but I don't like it. I don't like it anymore. Unless you're in the top 15, you have no business
need to
being
still
in the
be a
top 12.
surefire. Okay, I think what we all agree on is that we don't mind the little man being ranked high if it's deserved.
Correct.
And in which case, then they could get into the tournament. But outside of that, we should not force a fucking round, peg into a square hole. That is not a good thing
they're doing
for this product. Well, yeah, because they want all the conferences to stay engaged.
Correct. We need to move away from it. Conference championships need to be gone. At the end of the season, you have a conference champion, like it would have been Georgia this year.
And they get an auto?
It would have been Bama.
Just like like in the NFL kind of thing?
You just get like one of the 12. Right? You're in one of the 12. But most likely you're already going to be ranked. If you win the SEC,
you're going to be ranked.
The only asshole class of the ACC is the only freaking ones that has some stupid.
They're not showing up right now. They're not.
And that's the only. And sorry to keep harping on it. That's the only reason the Notre Dame isn't in is because the ACC wasn't had a champion in. That's the only reason.
And Miami got to the next round. That's fucking nuts. They went into A&M and slugged them down, dude. They gave up 3 fucking points, dude. Shout out to
that defensive
Miami.
That defensive line
dude.
was hot.
Oh, they were screwing up Reed everywhere all day.
Reed couldn't read nothing.
What was going on, Coach? Seeing ghosts.
Charlie, what do we got for our schedule? Who's got the schedule? Trev, you got the schedule?
Yeah.
What are we looking at schedule-wise? Are we both all on New Year's Eve? Do we have any New Year's Day?
So talking about December 31st is the first game of the next round, Miami and Ohio State.
Okay. New Year's Eve game, wow.
And that's a primetime game.
Love that.
4:30 for us on the West.
We'll have to hit that. Well, I don't know if I want to watch Miami, though. God damn, dude. That was such a porous effort. I'm glad they won, I suppose. But
I literally don't know how either of those teams are going to stand up to Ohio State's defense.
I agreed. Yeah, Julian Sain is a far superior quarterback as of the current moment.
And then, of course, for New Year's Day, we got it.
I would like to see – hold on, sorry. I would like to see the Miami defensive line against the Ohio State.
That's true.
Because
that's
I do want to
see
matchup.
Cause some trouble for Sain.
Bain and Scott and those guys get up after him.
If he gets eaten up, he could be,
That could keep it close.
Because we didn't really see Ohio State play anybody.
No, because Texas got all the smoke at the start of the season and turned out to be schmeh.
Well, they weren't. Yeah,
they were upper lower tier.
The only team that they played that was good was Indiana, and they lost that game.
Indiana's pass rusher isn't going to make. He's like done for the season. He got hurt in the celebration.
No. no. Oh, no.
You got hurt in the celebration? I did
think
not
so.
read that.
That
Oh, my Lord.
sucks.
Okay, next game, Trev.
All right, so to start off the morning for New Year's Day, we got Oregon, Texas Tech.
Ooh, big game. I'm in on that one.
Yeah,
Is that a 9 o'clocker?
that's 9 a.m. for us in the West.
Dude, I'm so hot on that game. That could be the best game of the weekend.
Dude, God bless college football.
Yeah, I'm excited about that game. Alabama, Indiana.
That's gonna be a good
is
game,
the
too.
afternoon game, which should be another good game.
Fernando.
We all took
Fernando.
IU. Yeah.
And then to cap
wonder if-
us off,
What number is he right now? Is he
Like,
15? What's his jersey number, by chance? He 15? Trying to
yeah,
think
that
about what,
sounds right.
trying to think
I'm-
what
I'm
that
trying to
15 would
envision
look
it.
like in the silver and black.
Oh, my God. Keep losing, boys.
Keep on losing,
you're
brother.
Good at it.
you're right, he is 15.
You're good at
Fact
it.
checked.
Yeah, right. They're going to
Um,
fuck this up and win one.
Yeah, they will.
Watch them beat the Texans today. I'd be so pissed.
That'd be something.
I'd be so pissed.
I don't
Alright.
think this is the one. But,
No, it's next week against the Giants that we're playing for the number one
that's
pick.
what's
All
going
right, come on, guys.
cost you.
We
I
are
think we
way
should-
we are way distracted.
I think
right
we
now.
should play receiver at quarterback.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, and for the nightcap, Ole Miss and Georgia.
That's going to be a good.
That
Did they play
should-
this year?
yes, they played an excellent game
That's
against
right.
each other.
Georgia
earlier
came
this
back
year.
and got him at the end.
It
Dude,
was
Ole Miss
one of
was-
the best games.
Ole
of
Miss
the
was
regular
fucking
season.
pounding that Georgia team for 2.5 quarters.
They were up like 14-0 at one point.
And did they ever get to 17 up on Georgia?
I don't think
or
so. I think it was just the two scores.
Halfway through the fucking third quarter, man, dude.
Kirby Smart just said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be better than you."
They couldn't. All of a sudden, they couldn't figure. Chambers looked bad.
UGA is bad, dude. Like that's just a program that's just got it in spades right now.
It's going to be a good. I think that though could be 4 good. I think it's going to be 3 good games. I think there's 3 good games next week.
Okay.
I don't think the one game's good.
Miami, Ohio State.
Yeah,
That's the one game the one not on New Year's Day.
I'm like, I just worry that you have like a Texas Tech in Indiana that don't come out hot for having this much time off, and they come out sluggish.
They're not.
And
They're
then-
also not used to being the favorites,
correct.
really.
And you get the Bama team that's coming in after this win.
ready
you get
to
the Oregon
smoke a
team
motherfucker
coming,
or
yeah.
two.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
There's a lot of time off from when
1,000,000%.
Indiana and Texas Tech have played.
Yeah.
See if that trend breaks from last season.
Some
the
of
teams
these
coming
kids-
in being
yeah.
hotter than the teams that have that first
You
round
do.
bye.
Some of these kids are right now in hit mode. They've been hit. They're looking to hit some more. Some of these other kids are just getting off their couch trying to figure out if they can hit again. Like it's different, you know. Their bodies are primed now for that. That week makes a difference.
It makes me worry because you want to see this. I want to see Texas Tech and Indiana give everybody the best game they've played all year because they're easily the underdogs, even though they
I think
shouldn't be.
Indiana's going to roll too.
I hope.
I mean, maybe not roll, but I think that they can beat anybody. They've proven that.
If that trend doesn't get bucked, though, that's even another reason to eliminate the conference championship
Correct.
games because of how this
That
bye
extra
is
week,
playing
and then
out.
I'm sure.
Keep the season going.
Right.
Don't have so many weeks in between. Let's just keep rolling.
Well, I mean, you can have a couple, but they do like a month off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
a lot.
Go from the last game of the year to we already know at the or whatever finals, and then one more week, and then the next week. Like, why are we having so
No, I
many
know.
different weeks in between when that never happens throughout the year?
Yeah, I feel like a week at most in between games is
Max
giving your team
Yeah.
off like another bye, and just you don't want to extend that bye any longer.
Yeah,
Sometimes you get lazy. Sometimes it's you stop getting in hit mode. When you know you got a game next week after you had a game this week, you're already preparing yourself to fucking get it, right? Like when you're trying to come off the couch or the bench or anything like, it's a different mojo for sure. You could come out flat, and against a team like Alabama is not something you want to do.
let's get into some of the quarterbacks already that have announced
boy.
a transfer. There's a lot. I'm going to try to put them in rankings from least to first, I guess.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah,
kind
lowest interest to highest interest.
Kind of. I'm going to try.
We're gonna try.
Uh,
That's what we do at Balls and Brews. We try.
Bo Perbilla was the kid that transferred from Penn State last year, transferred to Mizzou. He is
That's right. He's transferring again.
He's transferring out of
Right.
Mizzou.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to be the fifth-year senior. I don't really know. I mean, he had an all right year at Mizzou, but I don't know why you're moving on. I mean, is there somebody behind you? It's kind of a weird move for him. I think he had a good year. Why
Did you think he could go somewhere bigger? Even though Mizzou's pretty big, you're in the SEC.
Yeah, you're in the SEC
Yeah.
because there's other names in front of you. Okay, so then Drew Messmaker Mestamaker from North Texas. He's probably going to Oklahoma State because that's where his coach went. The North Texas coach signed with Oklahoma State, so that's what that's rumored to be. Josh Hoover,
that makes a lot of sense,
from TCU. I was surprised that he's transferring. He had a good year at TCU. I don't know why you're what.
This is what it's going to be, dude. Whenever even TCU is not considered a fucking elite program, right? Like they're a good program, but I'm not shitting on them by any means.
And you're kind of been winning. Like he was mentioned in one of the better quarterbacks in the nation.
Go ahead.
We talked about this off pod. Is just with NIL, it's just free agency now for the top quarterbacks, and we're gonna have a good sized group every season now being on a different team.
Because you know what you do is you negotiate on yourself when you can, because most of these guys still won't even go pro. If you can get $4 or $5 million, each year that you can transfer from a new school, like that's a great way to stack cash in your fucking early 20s, dude.
Hoover was looked at like a 6th, 7th round pick.
Exactly, which is the only way not going to make the team pick.
I feel like the only way you don't transfer now is if you have a really good group around you and you know you can win and you're going to put up even better the numbers in the season you just had.
Not moving makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
right.
That's a case. Example.
Well, yeah, he hasn't mentioned. He hasn't. He's also.
Yeah, he did. He signed a new contract. Yeah. But that's the thing. These contracts are 1 year only, which is why it has to be renegotiated each year, specifically at the QB position.
If you took my 48, these contracts would at least have.
Because you don't hear linemen going into the fucking transfer portal.
They do, but please don't hear about it.
Right. They do, yeah.
All right, so this is the argument of why I have this team out of my 48. Dylan Wright, or Demai out of my 44. They probably make the 48. Chuck wants him in. Dylan Raiola is transferring from Nebraska.
That kind of surprised me. I thought he went to Nebraska for Matt Rule.
Matt Rule is not. I don't think Matt Rule's that good of a coach. He wants to go somewhere where he can help his draft stock. That's his exact words.
Well, part of that I think is also the Big Ten, because the same with USC. There's coaches will go there. Other than Oregon, pretty much new teams to the Big Ten have been kind of slow to start, and that conference it's right there with the SEC. So it's just that level. I think it takes a little bit to catch up.
Last year it was.
Last year, but even in the years where they're down, maybe conference from top to bottom, they still have the top seeds that can compete with the SEC schools.
So true. I just think that, I don't know, Dylan Raiola, he's out of my top. He's number 4 on this.
He just seems like a pecker, dude. He seriously, he just seems like
shots fired.
I'm sorry,
damn,
he do. He just comes off as he just bites styles and he's looking for 6th team in 7 years. He's a transient dude.
I don't know. I think it says more about the program and the coach.
I don't.
Than it does, because if you were if Matt Rule's a good coach and if Nebraska's a program like it should be, I wouldn't be transferring.
Nebraska hasn't been a good program
for a long time.
Which is why you say, if I'm the dude, let's get this motherfucker on my shoulders and let's go.
If your play calling sucks, he wants a transfer to be more NFL ready. That says a lot about the coaching staff to me.
Well, yeah, Matt Rule got downgraded back to college from the NFL. Look at the Panthers experiment.
Top 3 that are transferring right now, because let me tell you this, Archie's staying put and Jaden Maava both staying put. So let's go. Run it back.
Yeah, USC next year, number 1 recruiting class.
Dude, with him at quarterback, I'm stoked. Archie staying put, which we knew. Ty Simpson and Dante have not. So we don't know. So these top 3 of the recruits right now don't hold Dante and Ty in there, because those 2 still could transfer too, or go to the NFL. We don't know. Dante's not transferring. Ty could if Alabama has somebody behind you. I don't know who's Alabama.
What? You wouldn't but they could have another prospect behind him. But if Ty Simpson, because he was a junior. He's a junior.
So did DeBoer bring him in though?
No, he's been on.
He's been for a while because he's a redshirt junior.
The top 3 go Brendan Sorsby from Cincinnati, which he was looked at at the number 4 or 5 quarterback that would have been coming out now because of all the other guys. So that's interesting. Number 2 is DJ Lagway because of just
his athletic freakiness.
So if somebody can get him, and then Sam Levitt is the number 1 quarterback in transfer portal, kid from Arizona State. If he goes to LSU,
he could be the truth. He's got a good ball,
dude. Him and Lane Kiffin together, it reminds me
scrappy.
Reminds me a lot of Jackson Dart.
Sure. Okay. Jackson Dart, your game is phenomenal.
Dude, you got to start
get out of
bounds.
Get down, dude. I know you've heard this on every publication from here to New York.
You're going to fucking drive me insane.
Yeah, dude, homie.
I want to. You're like the dude I want to root for.
Yeah.
You got to get the fuck down.
Your swag is great.
You ain't Josh Allen. You ain't Cam Newton. You ain't 6'5", 6'6", built like a shit brick house. You were like a normal biggest
absolute fucking monster.
You were a normal sized human being, dude. 6'2"
Yeah.
at like a 215, 220.
Still a thick boy, but in comparison to
it's different.
Linebackers.
I mean, Caleb did some nice running against. We'll get to that later.
The Packers, dude.
He
was sliding though. He's sliding a lot better this year.
He's massively elusive in the pocket, and he's getting down. He's only 6 foot though. He's not a big dude. He's 6'1",
and that's
regular size.
6'1".
He's just a good example of how to operate.
Right.
As far
but he's
as
dude. He's so
yourself.
athletic.
He's good. People, if you shit on Caleb Williams, he does hold on to the ball too long. That's the biggest thing.
That's what Ben's working.
Right.
We'll get into that.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Because it also look how fast Drake was. Drake was running down the field with Travion last week to throw that block. Dude.
Yeah.
You have guys at quarterback. It's not necessarily Peyton and Tom weren't necessarily not athletic. You were starting to put dudes at quarterback now. Like your Josh Allen's, your Drake Mays, your Caleb Williams. Those Josh is bigger than those guys. All three of those dudes are massively good athletes at everything they do.
Absolutely. No, they were even outside of football.
Correct.
Take them off the football, golf, pickleball, basketball, whatever you need to play. They're going to be good at.
You have dudes that can move like that and run like that.
Right.
It's a different. You have different athletes right now at some of these
quarterbacks.
spots.
Absolutely.
At all these spots, not even just quarterbacks.
Oh, dude, D-end is one of those.
D-end. Look at an Avil Reese that's coming out now. You look at him, you're like, dude, what is he like a basketball player? Because they're not as yoked anymore. They're just so fast and so strong at point of contact. They're not as big as they were back in the day.
And they're bend the corner
so quick. When you're like Jordan Davis this year is having the best year for the Eagles. I was watching the Eagles game. Dude, he is 6'8". He's coming. He's finally
terrifying.
put it together. He runs a 4.6 40 or 4.7 40. He would catch all of us and eat us alive.
Yeah.
And to have that bend as a big man.
He weighs 312 pounds, dude.
At 6'8", he is.
He's terrifying.
That is a different
giant. Athlete. Yeah, and he will catch you. Yeah,
and he will catch you
in a 40-yard
and eat you.
Yeah,
he would grab you, pull you in half, and then use your bottom half and your top half to hit other people.
I picture the Hulk from Avengers just picking
up
Loki and slamming you
and you're
for sure.
Dead. Yeah, that's all of us here.
Absolutely, that's what's so crazy about these athletes nowadays.
Oh,
Throughout all sports. We're just so football right now, but throughout all sports.
But I would say, dude, I think the NFL has the freakiest athletes from top to bottom. I really do.
Yes, I agree. That's why it's one of my favorite sports. I enjoy the athleticism so much.
Because then when they break off into other sports, it's hilarious. When football players go into other sports, they're almost automatically good at it. It's crazy because the level of competition to be in the NFL is elite.
I'm actually interested in watching this Olympic flag football, but with these pros that we got.
Is that happening this year? I thought that was the following Olympics.
It might be, but if
I want to say it's the following
players from teams that are from the NFL that are going to be part of it.
What are we guessing?
Bumper's going to play flag football.
I love that. Shout out, Gray.
We're moving, I think, away from the baseball, and we're going to go to flag football. I thought he'd be better at soccer because he's so fast.
Okay, and he's twitchy. Yeah,
you've seen him. Look at the way he moves around that fucking house, dude. He's quick. But he's interested in flag football, so we're
Look at the color of that, boys. I'm excited.
All right, Charlie. Let's cheers on this before we move.
Hell yeah.
Let's cheers on this before we move into NBA talk. But Ty Simpson, and if you're Ty, before you cheers real quick, if you're Dante, are you going out? If you're Ty, are you going out? Or you come back? Just real quick.
I would come back. I don't think Moore probably has more juice than Simpson. Simpson should for sure come back. Moore should probably test the market because his stock might be pretty high. If Ty Simpson has to come back because his stock isn't high enough. I think.
I 100%.
And you can make 8 to 10 million just going back to Alabama for another year. Perfect.
Dante Moore will be probably if people might fall in love with Dante's athleticism over Fernando.
Sure.
Fernando and Dante are going to go 1 and 2 in the draft.
As far as QB prospects,
if you're going to be the second quarterback that's going in the draft,
because next year now you got the Sam Levitts, you got these other guys.
It doesn't
that have all
even matter.
come back.
You're putting another year of wear and tear on your
That
body
too.
when the NFL is saying you're market ready now.
Look at our guy,
Exactly.
Matty Liner.
Yeah, we
Could've went
Matt Barkley
could've
did
been
the
the
same
first-
thing. You
both
have
of
back-to-back
USC
SC
Could
guys.
have been
Yeah.
first picks or towards the top. Barkley falls all the way to the third round.
Leinart went 10th.
Liner went 10th to the
10th,
Cardinals and
yeah.
just got his ass kicked because
Went to the wrong franchise.
Yeah.
Went to the wrong
Struggled.
franchise.
He needed to be in a West Coast offense where he could get the ball out of his hands like Tua
Yeah.
and dink, throw it around like that. Let's cheers on this, boys.
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Beer
Yum,
number
yum.
2, everybody.
Oh, we got a little special fandom today. We're not really talking about it. You can't see it, so we're not going to bring it up. But we have a special fandom.
That's just a tease.
Charlie, what are we drinking here, brother? This little tasty.
This is Viking beer.
Yeah.
This can
Volkvanger by Little Beast Brewing out of Portland, Oregon. We all know where, Pacific
Is
Northwest.
this our first?
6.7.
Is this our first Little Beast Brewing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
If that's their logo, I don't know if this is their logo or if this is just an emblem for the beer
it's their stamp.
itself.
I think it's their stamp.
Oh yeah, that's a cool ass logo. Thank you, Trev.
Because look at
Good call.
you got the beer, you got the like hazy or the IPA that's in his mouth,
Yeah,
right?
it's like a food dog. It's like if you were staring
A
straight at a
beast.
food dog.
Eating a
swords
A
and
pint,
shit.
for sure. Dope.
Swords are so cool. Like if we could sidebar on swords, like think about that. You have Excalibur, right? So
Excalibur.
all the mythological ways Excalibur. If you guys got to watch the Guy Ritchie one because it makes him even more. You have He-Man's sword. I have the power, and then you have Thundercats. Thunder, dude. You have-
Voltron's got his sword.
Dude, you have some epic swords.
Cloud has
bud.
his
Yeah,
Buster
we talked
sword.
about the
Yeah,
Buster
absolutely.
sword on
We're
the
on the, no, I'm
voodoo.
not. Yeah, we're sorting it up
I'm
today.
all
Apparently,
about
how
that.
funny is that?
I'm all about the
I'm-
samurai swords
I
too.
am
Ooh.
I've been
katanas
watching.
and like for sure.
I'm an episode and a half in.
No, yeah, it's what you're saying.
That's-
yesterday.
I finished
yeah.
Blind Spot. Sorry, great. Except
Sidebar fandom.
the last episode, the way it ended, and then it did something to me, and I was like, "Wait a second,
It did something to me. Sometimes shows do that.
Hey,
are
Sometimes
you
shows
fucking
do that.
with?" And then I had to have them.
it got you.
Well,
it got
kind
you,
of, and
got
I'm a
you.
little worried that it didn't end. It might have and I hope it didn't, but I don't think it did. Watch it; it's a great show. A lot of ups and
Watch
downs.
it, y'all. Balls and Brews recommended.
Dude, a lot of ups and downs. Got a little teary-eyed on a couple episodes because
Uh-oh.
you think that some character, you
big
fall in
man,
love
big
with characters.
tears. Big man, big tears.
You fall in love with characters, and you never know if somebody's dying.
Love that. I
Yeah,
love
Game of
the
Thrones,
yeah,
baby.
exactly. When you
not
don't have
quite,
plot on
not quite that much, but to where you're like, oh shit, I did not think that person was dying.
Yeah, I mean, Last Samurai Standing, that kind of hit me too. Like, I don't know if you're to the battle yet,
No,
but there's a
wait.
one-on-one fight
No.
in the second episode where it just gives you the backstory of this guy, and then
Yes.
you just.
But he didn't. I think so, and then he didn't finish it.
Did you see his
No,
finger get bit off?
maybe.
Okay.
He's gonna rewatch it. You guys, all right, hold on, real quick. I want to call back to this beer because I feel like we didn't give it enough love.
I agree.
We started talking about swords.
We got distracted.
Yeah,
real bad.
it's,
I'm sorry.
that's
Beer.
why we started
I
this
love
pod. It's okay. We're allowed to ramble.
This is so. Give us some explanation on this dark ale, Charlie.
Right.
Why
so-
this isn't a porter? Why this isn't a
Well, you
stout?
can taste it by honestly the body of it. It's much thinner than a porter or a stout would be, right?
I can't believe you
it
picked
drink-
this.
Huh? You don't?
I can't believe you picked this. This is like everything that you're not. The whole chocolate thing.
I like chocolate.
No, the coffee. Sorry, the coffee stuff. It's not as heavy on the coffee.
I
It's
know,
not.
which is what I was
It's for
banking on
chocolate.
as a dark ale. Exactly. It's so weird. I have such a love-hate with coffee because mild tones of it, or like the backbone of coffee, I enjoy. There's so many good porters that do that, and this does this well as a dark ale.
So explain to me how this isn't a porter.
Okay, so you can tell by the body, as it were, and the fact that it's a little bit thinner, and I would say a porter has to be made with more malt. I know that it says that there is some malt in this, but
Yes, I did read that.
But I mean, you can have a range of porters. Yes, traditionally, they are more.
It's
it's so much more of an ale.
Coffee malts.
So much more of an ale. It is.
Trev,
though.
you think it's? If you would have given this, I would have said it was a porter.
A porter
That would
is
be
an
my
ale.
guess.
A porter is an ale, by the way. Like, it's not to say, but this is
But to
marketed
classify it even
as a
further,
dark ale. This
if I
could
was guessing, I'd guess porter.
It's delicious as fuck. Like it really is
as fuck.
like it's really, really good.
It's right up my alley, no doubt. These are the kind of beers that got me into want to explore other beers. Like dark Black Butte Porter was like the first real beer that I remember being like, yo, this makes me want to try other porters. And then I went from there. And, tell us about your beer journey. We want to hear about yours.
Man, just some of the I think that's more of the stouts got me more than the porters. Like having some of the chocolate, the peanut butter flavor, the chocolate, like some of those peanut butter,
deep flavors.
Some of those peanut butter stouts really grabbed me and pulled me like
pretty good.
And Lead Dog, that's still one of my favorite beers. I'll pick it up here and there, have a 6-pack in the fridge. That Lead Dog peanut butter is still, it's better than Belgian Beaver.
Oh, by far.
But Belgian Beaver is pretty good off tap. I had off tap; it's pretty good.
No,
but the Lead Dog, and it's 6%, dude. It's a 2-3 beer. It's not like where I'm putting down like
no.
6
I'm doing one or
Guinness.
one. I'm doing one, and I'm enjoying the fuck out of it. But I'm moving
I'll do
on
2 or
after
3.
the one.
I'm somewhere in the middle. Like
it's peanut butter jelly.
It is such a good beer, but
that peanut butter is like bug out.
It almost gives it a dessert, even though it's
for
not
sure.
overly sweet.
It's not sweet.
It's just because the flavor profile is strong.
Peanut butter. It's like
Dude,
it's
it's
scooping a fucking mouth of peanut butter, which I love. I do honestly by myself.
And I think
as is.
I think it has ruined
other
peanut butter beers because I see peanut butter.
You set your bar up here,
and you're waiting for it. I think we did one.
We've done a couple. We've tried a couple,
but there was one about 2 months ago, maybe that we did. And we all were like, man, there's not really a lot of peanut butter. If I see peanut butter now, I'm like so hesitant.
You want to crank to 11.
Well, I'm so hesitant because I'm like, am I going to get robbed of
what you're
my
looking for?
Yes, that flavor of peanut butter in that beer. Oh.
Agreed. So that was a little sidebar on beer.
Let's get into the NBA. Congratulations to the Knicks win the NBA Cup. Brunson balled out.
We're going to hang the Brunson's is a baller, dude. Brunson is got it. He's got it.
They have the Knicks have no depth.
Correct. Which showed late in the year last year. You're going to start the year hot because these guys are fresh. Exactly.
But hopefully, I said that the Knicks were going to fire Thibodeau because they played him too much.
Sure. Right.
They ended up firing Thibodeau.
Mm-hmm.
So now are you going to start moving? How are you going to start figuring the end of the season out as the next?
That's what I find so confusing, though, is we saying they're not a deep team, and then Tibbs, we were going to harp on him for playing the starters more than.
Well, I don't think he tried any of the young guys, so we don't know if they're deep. I think that's part of the problem. I think with these rookies, I don't think with the NFL.
They're not developed. No, I understand what you mean.
With the NFL, you're getting baseball has a whole minor league system
for sure for many years.
By the time they get to the major leagues,
traditionally,
most dudes aren't Paul Skeens or Scooble or Nick Kurtz from the A's and spend months. Nick Kurtz spent a month in minor league ball and then came to the pros. That doesn't happen.
No, right. That's the 1%. That's the exception, not the rule. And like most guys, when they hit the league, are like 23, 24.
Correct.
Not like 19.
Already been like matured.
Yes.
That's
a different. Yes.
You've had to live. Minor league baseball is not a great life.
It's not.
You're playing a game and you're hanging out, dudes. If you're married or have kids. Dude, that's a rough life. You're not making any Skrilla.
No. You're not. You're really not. No, it's you are. Yeah. Sorry.
So, and for football, you're either an instant impact or usually the next season or two.
Or if you're like
that first contract, you're going to know if that guy's worth keeping on the team or if he's going to be a
1,000,000%
player that's roaming.
More teams, more coaches, and the teams, if you have a good system, see these guys also that aren't necessarily making a rookie impact. But you're like, he's building. So all of a sudden, year 3, boom, you're like, where'd he come from? Oh, he's always been doing it. We've just been deep enough as a good team to kind of watch his development and mold him into this person. Football can do it on good teams. If you're a bad team, when you're a top draft pick,
your coach, so important.
You're expected to play. That's how the NBA treats their young bloods too. That's why they come out raw and they're not good.
And with the NBA, man, it just seems like some of these guys,
some of these guys, you're like, wait, is this guy a rookie? He's been in the league 4 years. It's like that all the time.
It's like baseball's minor league.
SGA wasn't a stud until 3 or 4 years into his pro career, right?
Well past 3, about 4, yeah, because he wasn't at the Clippers at all. No, they saw potential in him, made that trade, and then he became a stud on OKC.
So, like, you don't see LeBron's, even Kobe got sat on the bench because what's his name was all pissed off that he got drafted. The white-haired coach.
Not Phil.
Phil. It was
not Phil Jackson. It was. I can see him. He looks like a daytime talk show host.
And it's kind of straight up. It's like it's like
I can see his ass.
I want
to say his name was Phil too, like Donahue. Phil Donahue.
That's a talk show host, Holmes. But you don't see like a lot of the rookies that come in nowadays. Like Cooper is fucking lighting up. He's a different motherfucker. Dude, Cooper Flagg is a different dude,
and he still played 1 year in college. Like, and you knew
but
from
he's
there
like 19,
he was the dude, and he led Duke to a fucking legitimate shot at a natty championship.
You don't see a lot of rookies have big years like
Frank Vogel. Is that who you're thinking of? No,
it's Kobe way before.
It's before Phil Jackson. He's talking before Phil Jackson for sure.
He might have been. He might have been the Bulls coach
at one point. I think he was.
No, he was the Vlade Divac coach. Who's the coach with Vlade Divac?
God, what was his fucking name?
There's a bunch of names on that list. Any of them stick out?
Yep.
Which one is it? Tell me.
Found it.
Tell me.
Dale Harris.
Dale Harris. That's it.
Oh.
That's it.
Sorry, Mike.
But you just don't see like the NBA rookie have like the Victor Wembanyama. Yes, you see the studs. Like there's the top 5%, but you see a lot of guys get drafted, and you're like, man, where's that guy? And all of a sudden he comes up, and you're like,
you know how many top draft picks Charlotte has had?
Yeah, look at where they're at.
Exactly. They draft high all the time, and who they got on their team?
I'm so glad Cade Cunningham finally got a team. Remember, for years, when we started this pod, one of my bitches was, please get Cade Cunningham off to Detroit.
It's very true.
And now he's fucking finally got a team. They've seen shit like that. Victor Wembanyama balling out. But he's got a great...
He's got a great team.
The Spurs
are
must
fantastic.
have one of the best scouting departments because they're getting Stephon Castle.
They've been doing it for years. The Spurs are like the steady ship of the NBA.
Correct.
They sometimes reach the mountaintop, but they never sink.
Model program.
Correct.
Yes. Overall, yeah.
But you do see okay, so but it is hard with getting back to Knicks. It is hard because you got to play the young kids to see what the young kids have.
Yes. No, that is where we came from, the NBA
And so that's
Cup.
what Thibodeau wasn't doing. So you have to see what the young kids have.
The rotationary pieces have to see the floor.
That was kind of my
especially
take on
in the regular
Kuminga
season
for my team.
Agreed wholeheartedly.
Like I want to see more, but it doesn't seem like he's quite developed.
I think
it's been an ongoing process, and this year, dude,
I'm so ready
up
for
and down.
I'm so ready for Kuminga to be on a different team and see what he is. I feel like maybe him and Steve Kerr don't mesh. If we would have not had the LeBron contract, Kuminga would have been a Laker.
I almost sure of that.
I'm almost sure of it. His athleticism. He's
a player you want to look at.
I think he needs to be traded. I think he needs to reset his career.
That's what we're talking about with the NBA. Is it's not always that first contract that even you find out about if this player is what they're going to be.
I think Kuminga needs to.
They got to get to grown man size. These motherfuckers come in at 19, and then they're playing these full grown men in their mid 20s who have been fucking on NBA programs for 6 or 7 years, and they just look slight.
You have a personal dude. You have a personal chef. You have a personal dude. You should.
I'm saying they should be. I'm just saying they have 4 to 5 years of extra conditioning at the right time of
and that's because of the way it is in college.
Yeah, they fucked that all up.
Prepare them for the NBA.
One and done, baby.
Some are on legit health stuff like we talk about. And some are not.
True.
And it is very obvious.
Zion.
Anthony Davis.
All
of a sudden, Anthony Davis doesn't play with LeBron, and he's fat and overweight when he comes in and hurt again.
Surprise.
No matter what I say about LeBron, one of the top conditioned how you take care of your body athletes.
He does take care
Natty
of himself.
or not.
Huh?
Natty or not. LeBron. Think he's ever taken anything illegal?
I don't know. I don't know. Sure, I don't know.
I wouldn't go that.
That's kind of
there.
I think that there's more sauce going around in all locker rooms than we would like to actually indicate.
Substances that haven't been
banned
that may be
questionable.
Like when McGuire is necessarily taking Adderall because it's not banned at that point because you don't get sore
spray or some shit.
Like you don't get sore
something
after
from
you work
another country.
Stop. Everybody stop.
No, where you
look,
get,
we're not. You're the
one that brought it up, motherfucker.
That's different. That's different. No,
that's different.
And no, because you guys are going way too far off the charts. Do you think that it's a simple question? Do you think he's ever taken anything to enhance his body?
No, he's never pissed tested negative.
Neither did Barry Bonds. As you wear a Giants hat.
Actually, we don't know that.
Oh, because the MLB didn't release those P tests?
Those original ones were never released.
Well, that's because he had a small head back then.
I mean, the head size is a giveaway.
The head size is a giveaway. He and Roger
He
Clemens
geeked out of his fucking
my guy.
mind. He geeked out of his fucking mind.
I have 500 cards of Mark McGwire.
I know, and not a single one of them were really worth.
But that's my dude was part of it.
Of course,
it's part of baseball's fault. It's baseball's fault.
It was also baseball's savior. The craziest thing about
McGwire and Sosa saved baseball.
That's why
there should be a different. There should be a whole plaque. There should be a room in the Hall of Fame that talks about
that. That era can't be refused. It can't.
And it pisses me off because then you have a dude like Alex Rodriguez who could be considered the greatest baseball player of all time and did it anyways. He didn't need to do it. He was already the dude.
Well, I mean, it's just that it's that competitor. These guys are doing it. You want to be the best. You think you already are the best, but any bad game you have, any kind of something like that is just like that drive, that competitor. Like, I think that just kind of pushes those players that are right there on the edge.
My guy Judge ain't doing it. Shohei ain't doing it.
He don't need to, man.
I mean,
that's a physical motherfucking specimen.
A-Rod was 6'4" at shortstop, dude. He didn't need to do it.
Rodriguez didn't need to do it though.
He was the greatest player of all time before he did it.
Shit, man.
He would have been, dude. He would have been considered one of the greatest players of all time. I watched him live a few times when I was a kid, dude. We drafted him. He came up as a Mariner. I've always been I love my teams. I've always been a rooter of players. Dude, A-Rod was one of the dudes I had legitimately
a number 3
backed.
A-Rod ball. I wish I could have gotten that.
I have an A-Rod signed ball. I do have one.
That's dope.
I mean, what if there's some drugs or something like some HGH, something that helps you heal quicker?
He lied twice. He didn't just lie once. He lied twice. Sorry, Trev. He lied twice. He lied to me twice. I can take the first one. Whatever. And then you do it again? No.
You got to learn from your mistakes,
You were one of my favorite players of all time. You fucked it up.
Boys,
and you were really good.
We have sidebarred the fuck out of this last 20 minutes.
Sidebar pod.
Are we finishing?
That's the 9% beer. That's fault.
We'll bring in the beer now.
That is the Voodoo Ranger killing the 9%. That's where that goes. Voodoo just fucked us up.
Oh goodness! Thank you, Downey.
We're done with everything. We're gonna take a break, check on some scores. It's 10:35 a.m. So
games kicked off.
Games kicked off. We'll check on it.
Dude, then we're gonna go over some amazing NFL. In the second segment. Look forward to that.
And then we got a special fandom.
Hell yeah!
Welcome back to Balls and Brews. Cheers, boys.
Cheers, everybody.
Well, NFL tiz-off coming up.
Still working on that dark ale.
It's still very good.
It's tasty.
It's still very good. Okay, Downey. So NFL talk, which are bread and butter. Second segment.
Well, I think we got to start off with some of the bigger quarterback news. Jaden Daniels shut down for the rest of the season, guys. It does. Makes a lot of sense. A rough year.
Yeah. For the Commanders to go from the NFC Championship to not even competitive for their division.
You have your first round and you have your third round. You don't have your second or fourth because of the Larry Tunsil trade. He's an older lineman. Your line didn't really block very good at all.
No.
You had no run game. You really didn't do much of anything, honestly. You had spurts here and there. Defensively, you were old as all get out.
They're the oldest team in the league, right?
I think so. You're going to get a good. You're like number 7 or 8 right now, right? As a Commander, so you get
a lineman,
maybe somebody to help him, but dude, you still need a lot of fucking.
I mean, you really hope to just hit in free agency because of the buzz you still have because of him. But yeah, the draft just seems like, there's not having those picks could bite them a little bit.
Because you're going to need somebody on defense. You say alignment, but they also are going to be who they need defensive players.
Their linebackers are getting older. They tried a couple of different things in their secondary that haven't worked. So
they traded Forbes.
Yeah.
To the Rams. He's actually played okay on the Rams. Barely played in the Commanders.
Significantly.
But yeah, I think just Jaden Daniels being out, the Commanders having a down season. But, Jaden's also got to start putting some weight on, putting some muscle on. You cannot be
light frame.
Yeah, you got if you're going to be considered a dude.
You got to figure he's already got a meal chef specialist though. Like, but he's still too light.
He is.
Go.
Dude, you got to put some muscle on, man.
He has a frame that can do so as well. It's just you gotta eat. You gotta lift heavy. You gotta eat and lift heavy.
Because, dude, can't be. Lamar is hurt this year. Look how bad the Ravens look without him. 2 years ago, he didn't play the back half. 2 years ago, or is it 3? Or is it 3 and 4? 2 seasons in a row, he kind of finished, right? 2 seasons in a row, he finished the end of the season, right?
Right.
So you got to be out there. Your best avail is your availability, but you can't be considered due. Same with Joey B.
Yeah.
Joey B lights it up, but he's got to start playing.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels cannot go through a season where he's hurt 3 to 4 times in a season.
Right. But we understand because of the size of his frame and taking the shots that he takes, it was the biggest drawback to his game, right? He can throw it pretty well when he's kept upright. He is elusive. He can run a good option as well. But when he gets cracked, it's a different ballgame.
And to lead into like the weekend, the Eagles playing the Commanders. The Commanders got to their third quarterback because Mariota got knocked out. Like that team, they were in it with Mariota. Actually,
as an Eagles fan, you got to be going. We're in the playoffs, but
hey, we're getting a home playoff game.
We're going to get smoked by the Seahawks, Lions, Packers,
it
Niners,
feels like you
Rams,
just benefited from your schedule and the games, how they've kind of unfolded. They just kind of fall your way. Correct. As long as you just operate within what won you the Super Bowl, I guess, last year, and just being good enough offensively, but your defense is really the one that's pushing you.
The 5, 6, and 7 seed in the NFC
are going to be lethal.
It's going to be a combination of the Seahawks, Niners, Packers, Rams, Lions, Bears. I mean, all good teams. Good job. All good teams, right?
Yes. Like the NFC is going to be full of killers this year.
The Panthers / Bucks.
You're going to have to have 10, almost 11 wins to get into the NFC. If you don't, the NFC South will get their default spot at 4.
And then the
wild cards are going to And the wild cards are going to be fucking nasty. Yeah, yes. 10 to 11 wins each.
The Eagles and the Panthers / Bucks are going to see teams that are legit.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Sure.
Next news before we jump into the games, Tua got benched for Quinn Ewers. I think you got to see what he's got.
I'm interested to see how that unfolds today.
I think Mike McDaniels
I get why they're doing it at this time of year. They're out of it. Like, you might as well. Is the thought process, right?
Can you trade a Tua?
No. Not for his contract.
I mean, him and Kyler just...
Or you have to eat... So you're trading him for next to nothing as far as,
you're moving him to potential that contract and you're going to still eat it. But eat the contract. It works for the Broncos if you have everything, if you have the right coach and the right...
you just need to do it.
Push forward.
Like, same with the Browns. The Browns coming out this week and saying that they're going to give Deshaun Watson able to start next year no matter how Shedeur finishes out. If Shedeur lights it up and has a good game against the Bills, has a good game next year, why is he not being considered the starter? Deshaun hasn't played good even there. It wasn't like Deshaun was lighting it up when he was there.
No.
Why are we doing? The Browns organization is just stupid.
Yeah, I don't know why they drafted Shedeur. They obviously don't want to play him. He should be moved. Maybe Willis should be moved from the Packers. He was looking pretty good.
He's been balling too.
Well, he's been good in that offense.
He's learned a lot from sitting behind Jordan Love and Matt LaFleur.
Yeah, dude. I think his growth. There's some growth there that's worth taking a shot on. Like, after Mac Jones, I think he's the name that pops up 100%. More than like Kyler Murray or Tua.
Development,
I wouldn't want either.
That kind of development is what we're hoping we can do with Jalen Milroe. That exact thing where it's like, yes, he is raw, but when you can clearly see his athleticism, and now that he can kind of read defenses and know where to go, he played very well last night.
If I'm a quarterback coming out, now if I'm not like the first or second pick, all I'm doing is I'm praying that I get taken by Kevin O'Connell, I'm praying I get taken by one of these quarterbacks, dude, so that I can learn.
Kyle Shanahan,
learn from this.
Sean McVay.
Yes.
sad thing about that game was our boy Romeo Dobbs fucking gave up that
fucking
onside kick. That
kick.
just does not 8% has been successful this year. So
hold on, you're jumping up again.
I'm jumping.
I think we should rewind to the Seahawks game because they
That's
opened
what-
up.
I know you guys didn't touch on Thursday at all.
We gotta get there.
We buzzed right by it.
We know we were talking about Tua. You're the one that buzzed right by it, talking about Romeo Dobbs.
Quarterback. We were
Right?
trying to talk quarterback.
Yes.
And then
All
we
right.
got
I love you
All
guys.
right, all
Let's
right.
go. All right,
God
back
damn
to
it.
center. Tua, I think that
Rams.
they're not going to be able to move him. They're not going to be, and they're going to, or you're going to get pebbles.
Did
Right?
Mike McDaniel save his job?
No. You got to look at that heavily. If you're benching, if Tua would have made it through the end of the season, then they would.
Sure.
honestly, I think their GM should be more at risk than McDaniels.
He's already been fired.
Oh, okay. Then that makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
then another head's got to fall.
Thank you. But I think McDaniels could possibly keep his job if the new GM is on board with bringing in Mac Jones. Think of Mac Jones in that offense.
Mac Jones.
He's everything that I think he feels like he's missing from Tua.
Well, he's got a bigger arm. He's
And
a little bit more mobile.
I think he's a
He's a
better
bigger
locker
dude.
room guy too. Like, I think he can actually rally that team, and that team's rallied behind the coach.
Dude,
Obviously,
he kept you guys afloat. He started more of this season than Purdy has, and you guys are 10-4.
yes,
Like,
that's
I think Mac Jones is a good spot,
ridiculous.
but he has to go to a spot where you're going to protect him.
Yes, they need some help definitely.
But
there.
he does need to
Don't
go
we
to.
all?
But he does need to go to Mike McDaniel. Like that to be like a good fit.
But
He can't
that
go
would
to a
be such a-
defensive coach.
Yeah, no, that's the only way I would see them hanging on to him is if you're going to pair
There's no-
those two.
And there's nothing
If you
worse
don't
than
pair
knowing,
those two, and get him out.
Get him out. There's nothing like knowing you got the dude, but you can't develop him. All right, you can't give him the tools to be
Is that
successful.
what the Bills feel like right now?
What do the Bills feel like right now, Downey?
Well, I don't know. You
Put your
fucking,
GM hat on.
You can't. You have so many holes, and you haven't necessarily drafted well. Like you've hit
They really haven't.
a little bit
Keon
here
Coleman
and there.
once again inactive today.
Inactive, dude.
Third
How do
time.
you third time inactive? You were literally not like
Dum 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 dum. I don't know.
Shakir's like a
That's
third.
the dumbest
your
thing
number,
I've ever heard.
Your number one receiver is a third receiver on most teams.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. They don't. They
Kincaid's out. Like so, Knox is getting a bunch of balls, but like
Yeah,
dude,
Kincaid hasn't been helped. He's kind of been a down too. He was a first round pick.
his first year was good. His last 2 years have been.
And
pretty
there's
tough.
promise at least
he was,
there.
he was
yeah.
playing better before he got hurt.
But
for sure.
there's
Don't they
the
all?
injuries.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, you know, you need defensive players. Your defense start all the time, but you need somebody for Josh to throw the ball. So it's, and you're always picking at the end of the first round.
Yeah, it's
So-
going to continue to be that way.
So you're gonna have to try to get. You're gonna have to try to hit the rookie receiver at the end of the first round. You need a number one.
Or bring in that hot free agent. There's going to be some on the table. I feel like this offseason. I think that's the play that they really need to make.
Well, they should have brought in the Raheed Shaheed,
Oh,
which we'll get to in a couple
Yeah,
seconds.
I mean, I kind of wish I would have brought him in, but I know we are happy with Sky Moore doing our punt return duties. But I thought that was a great signing. Fuck.
Let's jump into the Rams and Seahawks 37-38 OT. The Hawks get the big dub. Raheed Shaheed's punt return completely flipped the game.
Yeah.
16 points, came back. Darnold's 2 picks at the beginning. He got misled at the line of scrimmage. The guys dropped out of being a blitzer, and he threw it right to him, like basically both times.
Yep.
So he got misread at the line, but they weren't like awful picks.
Yeah,
I don't think
that's an awful pick. You read it wrong.
you read it wrong, but you didn't
threw
like.
it to a defensive tackle. Kobe Turner just dropped in coverage.
Right.
No, and even was the thing about his picks as well, where it got picked, it didn't
The last
matter.
one was bad.
The receiver still had that guy draped on him. The guy that picked the ball off wasn't even playing the receiver that he picked the ball off towards. The guy who was playing man up would have blocked that ball anyways. He wasn't open. He wasn't open either time, and he forced those throws.
Well, rough start, but puts on the cape. 3 consecutive 2-point conversions, which I think is a record.
Yeah, and also it was like 2.5. The one that counted that
2.5.
Yeah, the one that counted that
was
was
so
like
weird.
it was insane.
And it's the right call, but the right call was made too late.
It was like 5 minutes later, dude.
You can't do
5
that.
Yes,
There
sir.
has to be-
They were lined up to kick the
I
ball
know.
off. We were accepting a 30-28.
Yes.
And they were like, "We're reviewing this." Like the Seahawks didn't have anything to fucking do with that.
That can't happen.
No, it should have been 30-28.
Yeah, that's
like
bad on
I did
the
benefit
refs
from it,
in
and
the
I'm
NFL.
thankful as it were
Right.
because it changes the strategy of
It's just-
the way each team would have played.
It's one of those things where you hear like Puka talking about the refereeing, like just the way the
It
refereeing
was
has
shaky.
gone.
It was
is
shaky
not good.
both ways.
But-
We got some
for-
shit
but for
calls against us,
lately-
and so did they.
But lately, it's for everything.
Okay.
Just as like,
well, that wasn't
as
everything.
a
If
new-
I'm saying both sides, yeah.
well, no, I'm saying, but both sides, it's all the time in every game.
So
it's like bad
it's
calls.
because it all happens so fucking fast,
Well,
dude.
there should
It's
be-
so fast.
There should be an extra ref at every game that's watching. That should have been like, boom, hey, that's a backwards throw and a touchdown. You need to review it right now. There should be a ref at every game upstairs that can automatically call down and be like, boom, you guys missed that right now. Boom, wait,
just
pause.
an overlord, just somebody who can just call it?
or tell them they need to go look at it. Like, hey, nope, you got to stop right here. You need because
Right.
5 minutes is not that.
No, yeah, you should not be
It's
set
the
up for
right
the
call.
next.
But it was way too long. You should not be able to do that.
I agree. I'm I am
And
the
I think
ultimate
yes,
beneficiary.
I think it's
but-
for overall of the NFL this year. I think the refereeing has been down. I think there's been a lot of like
I think we say that.
calls.
It seems like every year, really.
we do.
Dude.
Of course we do.
Well, last night the final touchdown, like it was a great play by Caleb and by
And DJ
Moore.
yeah.
Clay Walker's jersey was pulled by this far. It looked like they were doing like a Toro thing, and it was right there. That's obviously that was a massively effective. He was going to light Caleb up. Like it's a touchdown, but you got to be able to be like that. I don't know. It's not been good.
So the no calls just as much as the calls.
Correct.
It's tough. It's tough when you go both ways.
Yeah.
It's not just like okay. Was it the pass interference with the Eagles a couple of weeks ago? You're like, right where they got the pass interference and it wasn't the pass interference call and the Eagles got the win like on that call.
Yeah, there's always.
It was against the Colts, right? The Rocky
calls.
Sin call. But yeah, like where it wasn't pass interference, and it was Sunday night. Chris Collinsworth goes, "Oh my God, that wasn't pass interference."
It
It's
does
been
happen
all
every
year.
now and again. Yeah. Why?
more often than it should.
I think we could do
We
better.
need an overlord, is what Downey says.
I think we could do
Somebody
better.
who's got a button.
And just
You
say,
got
"Hey,
this wrong."
you did not just know you got it wrong. You need to go look at it because that like
I don't know. How long do you think it took? What even tripped the idea to even look at it as a backwards
they
pass?
got called down probably. So I'm guessing.
So
something.
then it was something to what you're already talking about.
It just
then.
needs to be sooner.
Just
I'm
like
guessing.
sooner. Okay, all right.
because
so,
it wasn't like you guys threw the flag or like
no,
we're talking.
no,
right?
no. Mike McDonald thought we failed the conversion. The referee came over to him
So
and
it
was
mu-
like, "We're looking at this."
So it must have been a call down, right?
That had to have been off site. Yeah, an offside call.
But it can't be 5 minutes. You can't be lined up
No.
for a kickoff.
No,
Then
no,
have to bring your
no,
offensive
no.
and then be like, oh, it's a touchdown.
That's
Oh, look at
bizarre.
this.
That's bizarre. Normally the NFL's stubborn, and when they're committed, they're just going to run. They're just going to go.
Did you get did the Seahawks get the other touchdown with the bring-in refs against the Packers too?
Yes, that is the reason. Yep, the Fail Mary.
The Fail Mary,
That is the
yes.
reason why the refs came back the next week was
Yes.
because that call got so botched.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's not revisionist history.
No,
Okay, that's
it's
you
just-
know
no, it's just-
that's
I-
how it went down.
Yeah, just how it went down. I mean, Chuck just happened to benefit from it
a lot.
twice, but,
It's true. That was for Russell
but-
Wilson.
But it just like it's
that was Golden Tate.
yes,
Oh man.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
you know, and you know,
I remember watching that being like,
Did
wait,
you-
what?
that
Wait,
was
what?
That was actually our Super Bowl season, and if we wouldn't
Yes.
have won that game, we wouldn't have had the first seed.
Correct. They
So-
talked about it all. Like that was one of the things.
That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing.
It's a thing. It
It's a
happens.
thing.
But it just I think we can do better. I really do think that the refereeing can get better.
I agree. I think all fans agree with that.
All these cameras and all these angles, like get
but
the
see,
play
we're-
right.
but it's also, and they did on the 2-point, but you're arguing time, so that's where
It
it comes
needs to-
into
yes.
play as far as like how quickly can you identify the actual right play, because you don't want to slow the pace of play down. Just accept the play and let's go.
Well, I mean, the pace of play. I mean, NFL is already, it's not,
Chunky.
Yeah, it's
Very
chunky as
blocky.
is.
It is.
So
It is.
It's just letting everybody know that you're looking at it when there's a play to look at, instead of letting the play continue and then stopping whatever's going on.
Because if it's any other play, like think of it's like that happens and Charbonnet picks it up and it's like 3rd and 2 and they get the first down, right? But all of a sudden it's a 4th down. Well, they're lining up to punt. They've probably already punted the ball, before they were able to look at it at that point. It's
that
because
is
it's a
very
touchdown.
true because the whole reset.
Right.
That's true. That's actually very true.
Think
Wow.
if it's 3rd and 2.
Takedown. You're right.
Like,
Yeah,
just
they
3rd
would.
and
That
2.
wouldn't. They wouldn't have had the time. Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Right.
You
right.
punt the ball. Oh
Yeah.
shit! Actually, they should have been a first down. 'Cause then it comes back
10
later.
minutes later. Yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. No,
But because you have the break because of the TV timeout, you have extended the time for letting them look
all
at
I
it.
saw was 30 to 30, baby.
Hey,
Successful conversion.
Hey, it's good. Good on you. Good win. I mean, it's an amazing win.
Oh man.
And aftermath of that game, which we talked about yesterday, the Rams have lost now 3 games because their special teams sucks ass.
Yeah,
they have fired their special teams coordinator.
Yes. You literally were speaking on the idea. You're like, I would be nervous every time that any part of that team trots out there.
Dude, you lost the Eagles, the Niners, and now the Seahawks.
And then prophesized 12 hours later, pow, out of town, fired.
3 games you've lost.
Yeah.
The Shaheed touchdown changed the whole game.
God bless him.
Or get up a kick blocked against you guys, right? You guys block a kick too. The Eagles block a kick.
You
miss field goals against these teams.
I am very nervous. I feel like we got some good juice, and I feel like we have a really excellent team. Sam Darnold's got to stop. Maybe it's just the Rams. We can see anybody but the fucking Rams, dude.
I think you're the 2 best teams until Trev plays. I think you're the 2 best teams.
I think the Eagles could give us fits though, because that front 7, if it gets moving, is tough to guard. It really is. They got
the front 7's played better.
And
Jordan Davis is playing out of his mind.
That defense presents problems for whoever they are against.
It just depends if the offense goes 3 and out all the time, and then you're on the field, and then now you're tired. Jalen Carter's kind of been in and out of the lineup.
He's been a rotationary to this point.
Jordan Davis has been balling, buddy.
Balling.
That's what happens when you hit every draft.
Sure.
When you're killing it as the Eagles drafting team.
Oh, yeah. Howie Roseman's been the GM of the 2020s so far. Yeah, for sure.
Cooper DeJean's a bad man. Like, you've killed it.
Yeah, I mean,
Guantanamo Bay. They have Quinyon Mitchell.
Yep.
He's a bad dude. Jahad Campbell, they just drafted. No, they're drafting
Nolan Smith.
Yeah.
And Nolan Smith, like we've said, he's kind of sat for a couple years, been a plug-in player, and now he's starting.
Yeah.
Like, here we go.
Live on pod.
Woo.
Have we had this one on pod?
No, remember we went
looked
over this yesterday. Yes. It's a negative Ghost Rider. We have not.
You looked when we were at the bar.
It was sun smacked. It's a very close. So this is like
very close to the same. Like,
it's kind of funny. It looks like a bud. It is. It's a hop. It's the shape of a hop. That's like also, like floral.
Excuse me.
Firelit haze, boys, out of our local boys.
Great Basin Brewer.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, man, I don't know if we've had it.
Seven.
I
So we're still going hard, boy.
I didn't know if we've had a. I didn't know if we've had a local on for a little bit. We've had a little bit.
It has been a little bit, I think. Yeah. No,
yeah. When was the last time you were at Great Basin?
We went there for lunch.
It's been a minute for me.
A little bit ago.
Same.
I went. It's been months.
We'll pop in there. We went a little bit ago.
Do you go to the Sparks or the McCarran location?
Most of the time McCarran, but we've been to the Sparks.
Sure.
It's more or less like, oh shit, we need to get dinner. What's over here? Oh, let's just go to Great Basin.
Sure. No. I
if you're on that side of town,
it's good burgers.
I just don't catch myself.
We get pizza.
Much.
Their pizza's good there.
Okay.
Grayson, me and Grace can have some pizza together. Yeah.
All right. I think everybody's ready to launch with some Firelit.
Oh yeah, cheers, and then we'll jump into the next big game that's finished.
We were just talking about the brewery. That's so funny. Yeah, here's a Great Basin. 7%. Okay. I like that mouthfeel.
I like the mouthfeel.
It gives me the fruity. I get that. I feel like it's lacking in the haze department
a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like thick. It's like it's a little bizarre. Am I reading that wrong?
No. Oh, we did have it.
I found it.
Snapathia.
Oh, well.
Mother Earth, dude. Shout out. We need to bring some more of them back on the fucking pod. Man.
How long ago? That was only a 2-beer pod.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
In the long ago.
Damn. It's okay. I like the mouthfeel. I still think it's really hoppy in the middle.
Yeah, I could use a little bit more juice.
Yeah.
In that beer.
In that damn beer. That's a thick boy.
Next big game of the weekend, Packers at Bears last night. Jordan Love gets a concussion early on. Willis comes in and plays pretty well.
Yeah.
Packers can't do anything in the third quarter that lets the Bears back into the game. Packers kind of had that game there for a little bit and let the Bears right back in.
They had that game for a lot of a bit.
Yeah.
Like, it was the fact that we got Seahawks Rams on Thursday and then that game on Saturday had kicked off the weekend
Correct.
in an elite fashion for
Correct.
sure. Like,
The loss of Micah Parsons is obvious, but the Packers defense is still really
played
good.
real hard.
Well, they're just not. Their sack numbers are going to go down.
Yeah, sure, for sure.
Like they were. I mean, like you said last week, he's the only player in the first 4 seasons to have 12 plus sacks. He's a monster.
So nasty.
And he opens everything else up for everybody else.
For sure. You're getting more double teams than anybody else.
But you still have a really good defense. Jordan Love going out kind of slows the offense down. Malik plays good, but not being able to score in the third quarter lost you the game. All you needed was a field goal in the third quarter. Give me 2 field goals.
But he managed. He didn't turn
Correct.
the ball over. He didn't play,
He had a nice touchdown pass to
that
Dobbs.
was a dot.
It was
It was gorgeous. Yeah. They should have won that game.
They should have won that game.
Like, his defense should have given him one more stop. One more stop. And Dobbs also, unfortunately,
as the offensive coach, I need, as Matt LaFleur, I need one more score. You're the offensive coach. I need you to give me one more score.
One more score.
In regulation, I need 19 points. Right?
Yeah.
Your defense is missing. I need you to figure out to get me one more score as a coach.
Uno más.
If you're going to be a coach,
He is the
like
coach.
I mean,
like
that's
you
kind
do-
of my hang up with him, though. Like
I do too.
from good to great, he's right in that middle where
correct. He's not
so close to being a
He's
great
a
coach.
regular season
He's a good
warrior,
coach.
is what
Well,
it is.
I know.
He
I don't
also
think
can't get it done in the playoffs.
I think that there's a lot of stuff like this where you don't get the one score all season.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's necessarily the quarterback. I think it's some of his play calling. I think Matt LaFleur isn't a good come out of half coach.
Not second. He doesn't make the adjustments.
I don't think
make
so,
it the
dude.
adjustments.
I don't
mean-
think so. I think he's right where Trev said. I think he's good. I don't think he's taken that next step to
I
get
agree.
into that.
I know his percentages on paper, he looks great. And then sometimes you watch these down the season stretch like matchups for the Green Bay Packers, and you're like,
Dude, he's lost a lot of games in the second half this year.
bad time management. He's missed some timeout calls. He's missed some play calls. Like, that team is built weird. That team is built so weird. They have all receivers but no receivers. Josh Jacobs is a fucking animal,
Well,
but he's
hurt.
getting a year older.
But he's hurt all
Emmanuel
year.
Wilson has been good. They busted, unfortunately, Tucker Kraft. That was a
Dude,
huge,
their best
that was a
hit.
huge
yeah,
loss.
it was a
But,
huge hit
Dude,
for them.
They need the veteran receiver. They
do.
They
do.
Whether Devontae would have been perfect for them.
It would have come
like,
back to the Packers.
Somebody
That would have
like
been something.
that. They need.
That's what they're missing.
They need a person like that.
They do.
need somebody to take over.
There's
Or-
not that many dudes.
I
like
mean,
Golden and Watson, they're not Malik Neighbors or Brian Thomas. And Brian Thomas had down here.
get healthy, Malik Neighbors. You're so fun to watch.
But
God damn,
you
get on
don't.
a good
Christian
football
Watson
field.
is amazing, but he's only going to play 8 games in a year.
I mean, that feels like the average for him at this point.
Dobbs has these up and downs. Reed's up and down. Reed's hurt all the time.
Wicks is up and down. No,
Yeah.
every single one of their dudes. And then Golden came in and didn't make that big of a difference.
Golden has
at
an
all.
amazing catch. 2 weeks ago? You're like, oh, that's why he's up there. But then it doesn't.
Oh, he's had
happen
like
all the time.
4 good catches.
With the receiving core, it almost I get an impression that Willis's game actually fits better with that team for the wide receiver situation that they have and the play calling that Matt LaFleur wants to do.
Willis, you're making an argument to start him over Love?
No, I'm not saying that he's a better quarterback.
Okay.
I'm just saying that style seems to fit better for their team at this moment.
I think it's because they need a little work on the offensive line. Will's
Right,
a better
because, so
runner.
then exactly. So everybody benefits from a guy who can scoot a little bit. You know,
That's what I'm saying.
But Jordan, I don't know. I think
when
was
when
my
he's
quarterback.
given a clean pocket, he can throw a good ball.
He's
I
an
would agree.
efficient,
Period.
good quarterback.
He's a traditional quarterback.
and he is just he can, but his arm is just as good as everybody else's.
Right, sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So he can do it all. But his pocket hasn't been clean. Like your rookies have played good, but not
right.
great. So you need Jordan Morgan, all these guys to take another step. But you also would benefit maybe from I don't know. But I also think, dude, I like Matt LaFleur. I don't know if he's the guru. I don't. I think Ben Johnson outcoached him for the first time.
But
and I think
I wouldn't say move off of him.
No,
I don't think there's anybody better now for your Packers. Like,
he has to take his next step for the Packers to take. I don't think the Packers are holding him back. I think he is holding the Packers back.
But
the receiving core needs to develop. The defense is on point.
Did you put that on him or the GM, though? Like,
well, we've been saying the receiver thing all fucking year.
Yeah.
That's something we've griped on all year.
It's been a thing.
I've griped on
just
all
this year, last year.
The last 2 to 3 years. Yeah, absolutely.
He needs when people have a good zone against him, against Matt LaFleur, you don't have the receiver that's like elite to get open. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They get man coverage. You kind of beat them because you have kind of elite athletes. But when your elite athletes aren't playing 100%, then you're not beating that either. You struck Tyler Kraft.
You need that guy that's just going to beat his guy. Correct.
Tyler Kraft was the only thing they had going all year.
It's my JSN boy, dude.
Yes, like that.
Yes, I know.
Jacoby Myers gets a 4-year deal because he's balling out.
He's been
dude, he's a good receiver.
He is. He has shown up in Jacksonville.
I've been saying it for years as a Raider. When he was on there, dude, I really liked him. Dude,
he came from New England, right?
Yes, he was good.
That's where he was drafted.
That's right. Okay. Yeah.
When you get a guy that just gets open, fucking sign him. Fucking throw him the ball and sign him. Jacoby Myers open all the time.
That guy.
He's not explosive. Right? He's not explosive.
Oh, like dude, whatever. If you're going to give me 7 yards every play, I'm going to look your way.
The Bills and Packers both missed that.
Yep.
Both those teams could have used a Jacoby Myers.
Yeah, for sure. And would have had the equity to move to. He didn't cost much.
Nothing,
man.
Nothing.
I got nothing, man.
Big miss.
But that's like the Shaheed signing by
4 and 5 is what we gave up. We haven't signed him. It was technically a half-year rental, but this half year is fucking working out promisingly.
As a half-year rental, if he's doing that on another team, you're going, holy shit, right? If he's doing on the Bills or something.
So I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna find the money for. I don't know how we're gonna structure moving forward.
Right, but for this half year.
It's great. Absolutely. He's the boost. Yeah, absolutely. We're not going to negotiate with him until after the year, for sure. Both parties know that.
But you, as a GM...
What a great swing. A 4 and a 5? For that, he's already won. He's flipped the game script in at least 3 games.
Just beating the Rams alone is worth that trade.
$1 million. He's not wrong. Because if we didn't have him, that script, Mo wouldn't have been back on my side.
He's been elite for at least 3 weeks now.
Yes, he has had 3 good weeks in a row.
Yes, yeah.
It took a while, but you kind of expect that.
Right.
You just brought him in. He's needs some time to get that chemistry.
Correct.
Dude,
now it's rolling.
That's what's going on.
Rolling.
And that's why Jacob Myers signing is just as crazy.
Yes, rolling. That's the same example. Like
3rd round
rolling.
pick, 4th round pick you got or something.
Dude, and now the Jags are popping. The Jags are popping.
And he's
see how it goes today.
A 3rd round pick for a number 1 receiver?
Yeah, no.
That's to pair with what could still be a number 1 receiver in BTJ, Thomas. Yeah. And Brandon Strange plays very well at TE.
So when you look at these teams like the Bills and these other teams that don't make these moves, you're going, how did the Seahawks, why weren't you looking at Shaheed? Why weren't you looking at the Raiders?
John Schneider is that elite. Dude. Same with he's a Roseman kind of guy.
Yes,
he's gonna throw the dart.
Difference.
Schneider's gonna throw the dart for sure. Like
elite, dude.
And the head coach is out of his way. McDonald is gonna ride
benefits from all that.
Yes. When Schneider is the talent evaluator, he's phenomenal. Carroll had his run in the NFL, and towards the back end, Schneider was trying to It didn't work. It's why Carroll had to go.
The thing for we'll get into it in the offseason. We'll get the Seahawks are so interesting throughout the rest of the season. They're also very interesting in the offseason.
Oh my god!
Because they might have the number 1 coaching candidate on their staff.
So you
think so,
dude? He's got to get looked at. He's got to get looked at.
Who? Since you brought it there, who's in that list of top candidates?
I don't know. Brian Flores has got to be up there.
So it's a little early to get there, but yeah.
Brian Flores has got to be up there. Bengals, that's another big signing. The Bengals went got Brian Flores. The Pats with Joe Burrow. Robert Saleh's got to be up there. I think as a Raider fan,
second time
as a Raider fan,
out of the Niners stable,
just play 1 year for the Niners. You get a head coach job, bro.
As a Raider fan, I think Mike McCarthy is massively interesting.
Sure, after taking the year off,
I don't think he was bad for the Cowboys, and they were really good offensively, and he developed a lot of good players for them. I think for the Giants, I think that they should look at Mike McCarthy. I don't know.
I wouldn't disagree with that
I'm
at
not
all.
saying that Mike McCarthy's going to get you a Super Bowl, but Mike McCarthy's going to rebuild
He's
everything.
going to get you 10 wins, 11 wins.
He's going to James Franklin
juice in a Giants franchise
Correct.
that has no juice.
Or the Raiders
as far as an overall
or
win.
the Raiders franchise, dude.
He could be what they hired, what
To
the
make-
Raiders hired Pete Carroll to do. Is he can be that guy that launches you into the trajectory that you want to get going.
Especially if you're taking a quarterback, right? That's who you want.
Yes.
An offensive coach. It's proven.
Yeah, no.
Unless, you have that guy that's already developed.
That's
Joe
why
Burrow.
Robert Saleh / Brian Flores worked perfect with the Bengals.
Yep.
Dude, Brian Flores wasn't wrong about Tua. He just didn't do it right.
That's fair. That's fair. He just basically called him a shit
Handle that
quarterback.
a little bit differently.
He abused me a little bit. But
Brian Flores should be another head coach. He defensively, what we've seen with the
I
Vikings,
think
is amazing.
he will be.
What we saw with the Dolphins, he was really good.
Yes.
He just beefed at the quarterback, and he wasn't wrong. He just did it wrong.
Yeah, it was
The
the execution was
I had to think about it for a
not
second.
as
again.
good as it could have
I
been.
saw the shock in your own face. You're like, okay.
All right, let's jump into games that are being played right now.
Right now.
Trev. Bucks Panthers huge. Obviously
For the
implications.
South.
Obviously,
First
South
of 2
implications.
matches in the next 3 weeks.
What are we looking like for a score right there, Trev?
Panthers up 3 at halftime, 10-13.
Really? 13-10?
Yeah.
What up, Dude,
Panthers holding strong.
am I dogging Bryce Young by saying he's a really good backup? He is
No.
not a starter, right? I feel bad for saying it, but
No,
I think I'm right.
I don't disagree
why
with
you're
that
saying
take.
it.
Is because he's operated well and they've made good changes. The head coach,
Dave Canales, the hell coach,
Canales has been, I think, the difference.
We're seeing something.
I think you're seeing something. I think he could be the guy. Should be the guy going forward.
Yeah, he was the QB's coach in Seattle for a couple of years.
Baker's struggling again, fellas.
He kinda is,
7 for
dude.
10 for 41.
What's going on there? They got their guys back from injuries.
Baker's hurt. I think
He
Baker's
is. That
banged up.
shoulder fucked
We
him
gave-
up more than he
we-
came back
we
the
moved
next
Baker.
week.
This
dude.
is him playing on the Browns injured.
Correct.
Yes.
What you
You're
can't- what you
injured.
can't do.
You're good.
He's not good
you can
enough to
play,
He's
but you're not good
hurt.
enough to win.
Fuck, he's
Baker
hurt.
is. We moved him pretty high in our QB rankings at one point. Baker's going to be a dude that should always sit from like 8 to 12 because of this.
I can't say always. because
but
when-
at the end of seasons, that's where he's always should finish
But you
because
don't-
he's
But
not.
I mean,
it
you're not
should
going to play
finish
Bridgewater
though.
over
no,
him,
you're
are you?
not. No, you're what he's doing what he has to do, but for the last so many weeks,
It's
before the
nothing.
injury,
I know.
No,
I know.
before the
No,
injury, he was an MVP candidate.
Well,
No, I think
a
the
little
first
bit
month.
before that, it was about
Yeah.
6 weeks. Yeah, it was about 6 to
and
8
then all of a
weeks,
sudden
yeah.
he started going down, and then he got hurt, and then it's been
And then
real.
well,
it's-
it was the injuries. It was him
Correct.
getting hurt.
It was a combination of everything.
Injuries.
But
All his
around him.
receivers are out. Yeah,
was-
his fucking linemen were out. No, it
It's a
was.
combination
It's
of
been
everything.
a struggle in Tampa Bay for sure, and the
But
fact that they're
he's-
competing for their division
he
is
has
still
not been good.
no,
Let's go Panthers.
dude. And, oh man, that big game next week between the Seahawks and the Panthers.
Bryce Young has only got a $107, but a tutty.
Dude, I can't believe it's lining up
Hey,
this way.
I know.
I'm gonna give Chuck props here.
It's gonna be great.
Ted
So good.
McMillan. Ted McMillan probably going to win Rookie of the Year, and I think you called that.
He just got another tud
He did.
today. Yeah.
I think you called that. I think I'm getting defensive win. I think you're getting
I love
offensive
that.
win.
Because I probably whiffed on everything else. Unless
Oh, yeah,
I
we
called
didn't do
Myles Garrett for the
My Josh
defensive
Allen
player of
pick's
the
looking
year.
pretty good now, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, dude.
He's got a little bit more cape to wear, but what's the Browns score between them and the Browns?
It is him and Stafford for the best quarterback.
Yes,
this season.
Stafford's so fucking
Stafford's
good.
just too
He
efficient.
didn't lose that
He
game
didn't lose
against
Did not.
Seattle. No,
He
he
said
went
that-
for 425
Hey,
and 3 tuds.
Dude, he goes
No
like
pick.
this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so elite.
I know he is.
I put that more on Sean McVay.
it's-
the
what's
foot off
that-
the gas.
It's completely on the special teams.
well,
thing-
that's
The other thing,
to the
missed
extreme.
a field goal. Gave up a punt return.
the other thing is that team, which is part of this is on Sean. That team can go 3 and out multiple times in a row.
They did 3 times. Let's go, Big
Yes.
Cat, Byron Murphy.
But they can do it
Dude,
a lot
my defensive line, Jaron Reed, my defensive line, Riley Mills got unlocked. I don't know
Told
if you've
you.
done seen him,
I
fool.
told
He's
you.
played the last couple games. He's been a great change of
Why
pace.
can't I be a draft expert on somebody's
Brother,
team?
the fact that he's a 5th-round pick. and
Why
he's
can't I
been-
be a draft expert on what
my
I say?
D-line,
What
my
I say he was
D-line
going to
is
do?
filthy. Like, that's what's going to propel us to anything reasonable.
Yeah.
Darnold's good. JSN is great. AJ Barner is good. My running backs are very good. Like,
I don't think
But
you,
that
I don't
defensive
think you
line-
run block as good as you need to.
we
Pass
don't.
block you do
Not
better
at all.
than run block.
Not at all.
Your run blocking is
for the talent in
your
the
run
backfield.
blocking is
I know.
very small.
It doesn't. Well, I know. Dude, our guys get hit
I know.
at the line of scrimmage or behind on like 60% of plays, dude. It's insane.
2010 on the score that you were asking about.
Thank you. Okay.
Which one were we going?
He just
Oh,
wanted to know the
Bills,
Bills,
Browns.
Browns,
Yeah.
2010.
So they're
That's
up
what we're
20.
doing.
So
Yeah,
it
they're
doubled
up
out
10.
the
2 scores.
Okay.
For the
Shit.
Bills.
Yeah.
But I think all the rest of the big games are almost in the afternoon because you get Jags Broncos in the afternoon, Steelers Lions in the afternoon, Pats Ravens is Sunday night, and then 49ers Colts is Monday night with so many implications.
boy.
Jags Broncos, Texans are going to roll the Raiders.
Right.
Should.
Yeah.
Jags Broncos.
It's a
That's
great
going to
matchup.
be the best
No.
afternoon game.
The
by
Jags
far.
need to compete. They need to
Both
show
those
up.
teams.
That's
Both
true.
those teams.
That's true.
Because
You're fighting for the number 1
the
seed.
Chargers are clipping at the fucking Broncos.
the
right
They're
now,
beating
dude.
the Cowboys right now,
Oh, they-
21-17
They should. Oh, that's it. Oh,
So,
that's a
in
good
the
game.
third.
Oh, that's a good
It's
game.
one of the games that's further along in the
Sure.
morning.
Trev, you've been talking a little bit more about Justin Herbert, how much you like he's been balling.
Dude.
So when we talked at the beginning of the season, Justin, I think I had him at 5. You had Matt at 5, and I had Matt at 6. And you said you were talking to me about this. This is the reason Justin Herbert, because of the way he runs the ball this year, he gives that extra element that Matt can't do on
for
third
sure.
down. Running the ball for Justin Herbert, he should do it not as much as some guys, but he should do it more than he's been doing
like-
it. And this year he's kind of starting to find that medium where his legs are such an extra weapon.
You ready for this? His strides. He's a baby Colin Kaepernick.
Oh,
Because
dude,
when he gets moving, he
Dude, he's
just
6'5".
He's
bro.
got like I know he's got legs for
and
days
he's very
too.
athletic. He needs to do it more.
He reminds me of
Sam needs to do a little bit more. I think guys.
He has tried actually
Correct.
the last couple of weeks, which has been a nice little element.
That is one thing that Matt can't do. Brock can do it. Matt can't. Matt isn't able to run. He's just got like there isn't the Matt running for yards. Justin needs to do that more. Sam needs to do more. Some of these
all the
quarterbacks
young blood should
kind
for
of
a
need to
little bit
take a more advantage. Like Tyler Shuck's
Yes.
been doing it. You can't do it like Jackson and start getting your ass kicked all the time.
Get down.
But some of these guys are so athletic. Take advantage of your legs, man. You can get
Against
these
these old
yards.
homies for sure.
No, Herbert. I was going to say Herbert to me is closer to Josh Allen. He's the guy that's putting on the cape.
Oh, he's
Every
a
game.
He moves like a gazelle sometimes,
Every game.
dude.
And it
Like,
doesn't matter how healthy he is.
When do we start talking
He's
about?
going to put you in contention.
He is one of the ones that bothers me when they talk about his greatness, and it's just like I get that he doesn't have the postseason.
Dude, I get so mad
His
when people
eye
dog
test
him.
is insane.
I get so
His eye
mad.
test is bonkers. You look at him and you're like, that's a quarterback.
When we,
Like,
at some point, we need to start holding next year. Harbaugh needs to do a better drafting. Same with that because they're going to lose Minters.
Well,
They're going to lose
I
him.
think this is a hard year to hold against them with
This
their
year is-
offensive line.
they need to
injuries.
start
dude,
drafting.
they were down to their third and
They
fourth.
need
If
to
they
start
were
string.
healthy, dude,
Yeah.
this team I think would be pushing Denver.
I agree.
I still think they need to start
But that's a
drafting
what
better
if.
because you're getting older defensively with
Yeah.
Derwin and Khalil Mack.
Oh, Khalil, yes,
Offensively,
for sure.
you got to start giving Justin some help on the outside.
Somebody better than their number 2 receiver.
Ladd is the best they have.
Yep.
Keenan's going away.
Keenan's
He's
going-
aging out.
Quentin is
Johnson's-
just
He's a 50-50 at
He's
best.
better,
he's
but
like
not
30-70. He's like,
He
I
should
wanted
be your third.
and he's not.
he's
and
not.
he's not.
He's their
And you have no run.
fourth
two.
or fifth.
You
yeah.
going and getting the dude from
this
Pitts-
year.
Right.
Your running back free agency did not look good. Omar and Hampton got hurt. You're bound to Vidal.
for like 9 or 10 weeks, dude. He was out for the vast majority of the season.
Yeah, the whole situation with him not disclosing the injury that he had, and that's what kind of made him ride the bitch even longer, I feel like, as far as him starting. But the other games we got going, all right, we got Jets and Saints. It's a 3-point game. Third just kicked off.
Yeah, so, okay. Pretty classic right there between two teams that don't always get it right. We can see some points in the second half. Those teams can score. They're just the, like, what the fuck is going on teams? Like, they're, you know what I mean? Like, the Jets can the Jets get a quarterback? Can the Jets ever get a quarterback? When's the last time the Jets had a quarterback?
Yeah, I feel like they're definitely the team that's in need of more. The Saints
if they just had leadership, I agree. They've been very competitive over the last month.
If they hit on this next draft, that could be a surge in the South.
Because they dished. They got 4 and 5 from Shaheed. They also dished. They did a defensive guys Davenport. They actually got a good amount out of. Like the Saints were extremely smart. At the trade deadline,
drafting if Kellen Moore can.
They picked up like 4 or 5 picks during this most recent trade deadline.
Got anything for this Jets Saints?
Shuck.
Right. Do you think at any point the Saints aren't going to use a 1 on a quarterback then, right?
Not in this class.
I wouldn't. And you got
this class.
You got Malaga that could transfer into more of your guard, and you probably take maybe a lineman to go with Banks.
Banks got to get healthy too.
You could go another lineman. You can go. I don't know if you take the running back and Love there. That could be an option to give Shuck more weapons.
He's a very curious case, right? Because he could fit with a lot of teams.
Dude, he could.
A good running back has kind of been devalued, but when you get the dude,
I think he's the dude too.
Yeah.
Trev called.
He was a Heisman hope. He was the only one who called a finalist.
I just saw him and thought there was a chance.
I think that Shuck's not your problem.
No, I agree. I think they're figuring out their problems. I think that they should kind of just stay the course and see where this goes.
And plus, if 2 quarterbacks go above you, do you somehow get Reese or Bain? Like, do you get one of the elite pass rushers?
Kellen Moore's juice is finally getting into this team.
Yes.
You can feel it. So don't break it up. Just kind of just let this figure itself out.
And I feel like where their pick is going to fall, you're just going to pick the best player available for your team at this point.
Right.
It's not going to be a quarterback.
Because Olave has been healthy and good with Shuck. So if Tate falls you, or Lemon's
Cordell,
there,
dude,
or Tyson's there, so one of your 3 receivers, do you match a receiver with Olave to give Shuck? Do you go Love? You're kind of
a running back. Love there would be great because Kamara is only going to be another year older. Yeah, and your Kendre Miller's good, but then
right. So you need kind of what's all going to be there. I think at that time, and I think the Saints just go. I think the Saints should keep Shuck, dude.
The fucking draft.
You play the long game if you're the Saints. You work on building that team. You're not ready to compete yet. You don't worry about it, but you just build. Build. Don't worry about anything else. Just get.
Do we have more NFL? Are we?
Quick recap. We got another halftime of the Chiefs Titans. Titans ahead by 3.
Yes,
that's 6-9.
Oh no. Out for the game, J.J. McCarthy exits with a hand injury against the Giants. What's the score of that game, Trev?
Giants.
Who's there? Is it Brosman?
Giants have the ball.
Brosman again?
Giants have the ball, but they're down 3. It's 10-3 or 13-10 Vikings right now.
How much time left? A lot of time?
Yeah, third just started.
Let's go, Giants! Lock me into the first pick.
That actually helps you if JJ's out, right?
Yes, it does. Lock me into that first pick so I can get Fernando.
Probably, I think, the best of the morning. Well, one of the best morning games, at least. Chargers, Cowboys. Chargers 24, Cowboys 17. Cowboys have the ball at the moment.
Chargers just need to keep winning. They win, they're in.
Yeah. And again, Herbert he's special. He's special.
All right, so fandom time. Charlie, pass him out.
Oh my goodness, you guys! We talked about this a little bit. Box. Absolutely, we talked about this. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to get back, and I'm going to show you guys. Our business is starting. Our side hustle is cracking off right fucking here. We have manifested some good feelings. We got some fucking sleeves lying around. So we talked about during our fandom last week about how we're going to start card pulling. What are we going to do right now, Downey?
Card pulling,
baby. We got some boxes.
Show them
excellent.
Box,
so we have some 2024s. We have a select box and a Phoenix box.
Both by Panini.
As I just picked these up on the way over.
Let's pass them out. So we're each going to open up 2 packs from each box.
4 packs each.
So very exciting.
See if we can get something nice.
Something tasty.
I mean, that 2024, though, there's
2024, a lot of QBs.
a lot of good cool QBs we can pull from this group.
Take those 2 to Charlie. Those are your 2, Trev. I'll take these 2 here. All right, Charlie, you got the 2 selects.
They all look the same.
Right, they sure do.
All right, let's start with the Phoenix cards.
We'll do Phoenix
set.
first?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do
Tony's going to show us how we do this.
I got some
All
good
right.
feelings on the
Little
Phoenix
M
set.
scene. Little M scene. Okay.
And
Welcome. Okay. Oh.
First card out of the pack is a nice Michael Pittman.
Okay. That's a good card.
Just some foil-looking
nice
cards.
card. Second card is
Dan
a
Marino.
sick card. I think we're going to throw that in.
It's a
sleeve.
double.
It's a Dan Marino / Mark Duper.
Dupas.
There we go.
It's a pretty cool card. Trev, will you show that to them?
Yeah.
Next card is just an offense lineman for the Jags, Foye Olua. And then first rookie card we pull is a Ryan Flonow for the Dallas Cowboys. All right, who's next? Charlie?
Bust it open.
So best card out of that pack's obviously the treasure tandems of the Dan Marino.
Yeah, that was the pull of that first pack.
Oh, let's go.
I mean, Marino doesn't get the love he probably should because he didn't win it all.
All right,
I'm on it.
Dude, we got a Terry McLaurin card right here.
not bad. Not bad.
Jesse Bates.
Not bad. Not
Nice.
bad. What do you got
Ooh,
there?
Caleb, let's go. Rookie card, Caleb.
And it's a foil.
That's our
Oh,
first
see
good
that,
pull
Charlie,
right
see
there.
that.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Hell yeah. Caleb.
What color is that?
Purple.
Purple. We get a purple foil right there. Caleb purple foil. That's huge. That needs to go in. That needs to go in a top loader. If you want to hand that this way, I'll put
I
that
got
in
it.
top
He's
loader.
got some. We got some.
While he's doing his next one, I'll get you on here. That is a sick card right there.
And then the Jordan Jefferson Jacksonville Jaguars. Another rookie, dude. Definitely
rooks.
worth sleeving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's
Definitely
sleeve it
worth
up.
sleeving.
You got some.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, Trev. What do you
Dude,
got,
I had a
brother?
good pack, dude.
That was a
Overall, even
great
with
pack.
McLaren and Betts, yeah, these are good cards. They're not rookies, but those are good dudes. Like,
All right,
no,
Trev.
though, that rookie pull.
dude, the Caleb Williams, we're going to have to look that motherfucker up.
Trey Hendrickson to open it up.
Okay.
We got Zaire Franklin.
That's another good player.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
Yo.
And
Hey, that's
Marshawn Keelan.
That's
Oh, dude. Rest in peace, man.
I know,
I know.
dude.
Yeah.
What a card to pull.
That's fucking crazy. The last one to pull right there. This one's already bent, dude.
That's why we got to get it. If they're a hot rookie, we put them in cases quick. Hot rookies cases quick. Other ones will just case up. That's what the foils do, or the chromes. All right, last pack for me of the Phoenix Romeo Dubs hometown guy.
Hey, shout.
Hey.
Tyler Lockett right there
In the Seahawks
in the
uniform.
Seahawks for Charlie. Jared Goff. And last card is a Javon Bullard rookie. So not bad. Not Jalen Bullard's okay. Not bad. Charlie, what's your last pack got?
Sorry, I know I'd be tapping. It's because
Tap it down.
this card is
I know you just got to.
curved as fuck.
What's your last pack got?
All right, let's go. We're going Phoenix again? Double
Yeah,
Phoenix?
double-
Ignore that.
Whoa. It's the least valued. It's in the top loader. Dude, that Caleb Williams purple, we got to look the fuck up out of that one. Hey,
That
now,
was
let's
sick.
go.
And look at the middle of it. That card is a really cool card. Look at the mirror.
Nah, I love that.
It's
That's
a
a fucking
sick-
great card.
Let's
That's a
go. We
sick
were
candle.
saying Caleb or fucking Drake, dude.
And we got a Caleb.
Let's
Hell
go.
yeah, purple Caleb.
All right, Charlie. Get that next pack.
All
Let me
right,
try
we're
it.
Joe
on,
Burrow
baby.
thinks Caleb Williams will fry.
Oh, dude, I can already I like this bag one. I got to turn it over, but it might be fucking legit because okay.
Yeah, so you don't
Miles
need to-
Garrett, dope.
dope.
Devontae Adams, still a good player. Tyrann Mathieu. This is a fucking spanky card, but I don't think it actually.
We can sleeve.
And then a Byron Murphy Jr. rookie card, baby.
Sleeve both of those. Let's put the Byron Murphy maybe in the hard case. We didn't need to put the Jordan Jefferson in the hard case.
No, I'm sorry. All
right, Trev, you got the last Phoenix.
Last Phoenix coming up. Here we go.
Let's go, Trev.
To the open. Come on, big money.
That Matthew's
no
whammy,
nice.
No
whammy. No. All right. Opening up with Patrick Mahomes here.
Okay. I mean, shit.
We'd probably put him in a sleeve.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
We got a Raider, Trey Tucker here.
Hey-o.
First Raider poll. Brock Purdy. And then we got Adrian Cooper for the Packers.
Dude, he's been balling.
Put him in a nice.
Yeah, he's been balling, right?
Did we want to put Keelan in a?
Yeah, he needs to go to sleep for sure. Whether we put him in a hard case, we can.
Okay. So we'll be moving on to the select after this.
So Caleb, easily the best poll we had. It's a really
Yep.
The other Prism card we had would have been Charlie's. What Prism did you have? You had the Trey Tucker, right?
I have a Byron Murphy rookie right here.
The
Devontae. And then I have a Tyrann Mathieu that I sleeved.
That's the other Prism we got.
Yeah, that one's pretty neat.
Along with this would have been our other one.
And then a Byron Murphy's in a penny sleeve. He's pretty dope. I like that a lot. But that probably will just stay for the personal collection.
All right,
that Caleb is sweet.
Caleb's sweet. Trev's got it in his pack. That Tyrann Mathieu's pretty sick too. Like, it's a nice looking card.
It is.
But that Caleb is definitely the poll so far.
Start out with a Ricky Dowdle. Regular.
A Rico Dowdle?
Yep.
Rico Dowdle.
Overshown for the Cowboys.
Okay. Good player, but card not worth
Pretty
much.
sick Roger Staubach card.
Okay.
Old school for the Cowboys. And then a L'Jarius Sneed card. So not a great poll pack there. Who's next?
Let's give Trev. We'll go down the line that way.
The selects are nice too. They're nice looking cards. Just not a great.
These cards look like they're gonna bend a little bit too. Got a little bend to them. All right, Cooper Bryce.
Let's go.
Sure.
Okay.
Jared Goff. Okay. Some quarters. We got Jordan Addison.
Future.
It's a special card.
2024. Is that a rookie card?
No, I don't think so.
No.
But we do got a Adunze rookie card. Here we go.
Okay.
The Adunze is the winner.
Yeah, shout out.
Is nice looking too. Yes. All right, Charlie, what do you got?
All right, let's go. All right. This is great. It's like Christmas morning.
Merry Christmas,
Chase Brown select. Oh, yeah, they're all select. Kareem Hunt. A turbocharged Aaron Rodgers.
On the Jets.
Yeah. Yeah. This is glittery as fuck. Dude, look, that's for your collection.
Sick.
Look at that
numbered? That's a 6 Stafford card.
Dude, that's got to go
It's all shiny and shit.
It is not numbered. It is a Prism, like, special,
dude,
fancy,
that is fucking
glossy.
It's very glossy.
Card.
We're gonna fucking sleeve
that. Probably needs to go in a hard case.
That one be for you, sir.
I don't know. It might go in a hard case. That's quite the Prism there, buddy. That's like upper level Prism. Look at the colors on that.
No, it's bonkers, dude. No, you won't be able. You won't
Great
be able
card
to
if you like Stafford on the Rams.
All right,
Andrew Van Winkle, nice card. Jake Ferguson for the Cowboys, nice card. So we got 2 coming up. I can tell the last one too. The first one's a Will Shipley rookie card.
Select certified. That's a fancy looking card.
That is cool.
Dude, AJ Cole with the Raiders, but another
it's
Prism.
A punter.
Dude, that card looks sick too.
It does.
Dude.
It's a punter.
Yeah.
So 2 nice cards, just not the people not the player you want. All right, Trev.
What we got here? We got a Sauce Gardner to open it up. And then we got Jared. There we go.
That's a rookie. That's a rookie Prism.
That is 2.
2. We got a Vidal.
Hey, man, he popped this year. He had a really good year.
That's 2 rookie Prisms.
And T. Higgins to finish it up.
That's a good card. Yeah.
That was a good pack.
opened up.
That was a good pack.
That was the best pack we've had. Yeah.
Best pack yet because of those 2 Prism
We're down to
rookies, man.
our last pack. This is it, boys.
That
Beautiful
popped.
pull.
Dude, check. Show. You want to show that? To
Oh my
everybody,
God,
Trev?
you guys.
Man, both of these.
I'm so you guys.
You guys.
Okay.
Hey, you guys.
Xavier Worthy rookie card to start,
Throw-
baby.
Throw that bad boy in his sleeve. There we go.
You got a sleeve? You need a sleeve? I got a sleeve.
I'm just gonna hand it to you.
You hand me one of those hard cases.
Rasul
Trev.
Douglas, yep. So nothing much there. Aaron Jones, it's a. Oh, you need a hard case? I just passed.
Give me hard.
Aaron Jones. Ooh, it's a cut card though.
No way. Who is it?
It's Aaron. It's a prism cut. It's
Dude,
Aaron
that's
Jones.
sick.
It's a good card,
Damn.
but I don't think it's necessarily worth anything. But that's a great card.
No, we'll throw it. Sleeve it. We'll sleeve that.
You guys, there's a Brock Bauer Select rookie card right there.
Yeah, get that
look
now.
at that. That's sick. That one's
for the Raider fan.
There you
Well,
go.
no, that's
bro.
also just a good rookie card.
That's a
'cause he's
great
gonna be
card.
a
Yeah,
tight end
no,
man.
that's
That's
a
a
great
good
card.
one to have.
That's a great
That's-
fucking card.
These cards are shiny as fuck, dude.
Dude,
Obviously-
the prisms hit.
Obviously, the Jared verse.
I wish this was a better player because this is a special card.
Yeah, throw that in a sleeve,
the
Charlie. You got
cut.
your sleeve.
Premier level.
So our big cards out of the select were the Vidal and the Jared Verse prisms.
The Jared verse for sure.
They
And then the
both
Brock
look-
Bowers is
they both
dope
look
as shit.
really nice. The Brock Bowers is a great rookie to have. Obviously, big
The Stafford prism's cool, but it's not
Stafford-
going to be worth
the
much.
Stafford
like,
prisms. BA.
he might be a Hall of Famer. He's going to be a
I
Hall
think
of
it's a card
Famer.
worth keeping.
I
And
agree.
and then obviously the Caleb out of the first pack.
I'm
So-
excited to look that one up.
So we got some huge cards.
now.
We got some good, really nice selects, but both packs really nice. Check us out at Balls and Brews on everything, eBay all the way around.
find
Nice.
these cards on eBay.
Hell yeah, dude. X, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube, Buzzsprout.
We'll be looking at maybe
We're
making
live.
some type of or some website soon where you can see kind of like everything we put up.
God, that was fun.
That Aaron Jones card is badass.
It's
Like that whole guy cutting that.
because it's
God, that is so, even like the AJ Cole and the AJ Cole card's really badass.
all the prisms, the shiny prisms are dope. That Caleb one's got to be worth something,
Dude, yeah, that
That
was.
purple one?
I think that might be the most
That's the
valuable
pull for sure.
I think we put that in a hard case too.
I'm curious
All right.
to see.
Definitely.
We're gonna go do some research.
We'll be back with pod 122.
22. Hell yeah.